Look, in my line, I get ready. Feeling too trippy, get it cracking like a levy. I'ma show 'em all how to party if they let me. Cue the countdown and release the confetti. The party don't start till I get there. I said it's all in the rest and it ain't fair. I've been waiting on this moment my whole life. Yeah, give me my crown if it's just right. You make it look good. Watch yourself, huh? Yeah, you make it look good. Don't let it watch yourself, huh? Cause you make it look good. Watch this. Pull up with the top down. Ain't anything. I'm way too hot now. I radiate. Don't need a rear view. They behind me. Cause my future's so bright in my blind. Hold up. Why I gotta shine so bright? Don't need a reason. Escort in my head is out. They wish you sleeping. Can't be nobody else. I'ma be myself. So they gon' have to watch me treat myself. You make it look good. Watch yourself, huh? Yeah, you make it look good. Don't let it watch yourself, huh? Cause you make it look good. You make it look good. Watch yourself, huh? Yeah, you make it look good. Don't let it watch yourself, huh? Cause you make it look good. Watch yourself, huh? You make it look good. You make it look good. Watch yourself, huh? Yeah, you make it look good. Don't let it watch yourself, huh? Cause you make it look good. Watch this.
Watch this. Watch what we do today, y'all. We make it look good. It is another Strawberry Sunday. I want to welcome everybody in to the Native Tribe Show. Thank you so much for being here. I do appreciate you. Okay. This is, of course, the Native Tribe Show, and of course, they call me Native. How's everybody doing on this? Let me look outside real quick. It is I can't tell. It looks kind of dreary out. I don't see no definite sun out there. So hopefully where you are, there's a little bit more sun. But right now, we're kind of struggling in the sun department. But nonetheless, thank you all for being here. I do appreciate that. Of course, today we're going to go over some more Sonya Nesto stuff. I feel like it's a couple calls that I am behind that I have not reviewed. So we're going to look at one of these calls where Nesto says that he's going to open up a barbershop for Sonya. Which is awfully generous of him, so that way she can get the rest of that shit cut off of her head. Like it. I like it a lot. How's everybody? Hope you all are having a great day. Hope you all are getting some good Sunday dinner in. Is that happening? Is that a thing? Sunday dinner? Are we doing that? Yes, maybe, possibly. I hope so. I'm kind of hungry myself. You know what I mean? Feel free to share if you all are, having anything good. If Salt and Pepper Trusses is here, she's going to have some kind of fantastic menu that none of us have ever thought of. Combinations of food that none of us have thought of, and that's what she does. That's what she does. She kind of shows out on Sundays. That's what happens. But in the meantime and in between time, let me see who all is with us today. All right, coffee is brewing. In the house is Good Morning Native Chat and Smokey. Hello, hello, hello. Legacy Moon True Crime and Mysteries is in the house. She says, hey, Native and Tribe. Hello, Legacy Moon True Crime and Mysteries. How are you? We had a great time on Friday. CW is in the building. Says, happy Sunday, everyone. Hello, CW. How are you? Leo Lady. 251 in the house says, good afternoon, my Gulf Coast brother. Hello, Tribe and Smokey. Hello, Leo Lady. How are you, my Gulf Coast sister? My hero, Black But Not Bitter, is in the house with flames in the chat. Black But Not Bitter, of course, a part of that notorious Native Tribe Urban Media Mod Squad, handling all the things behind the scenes. Thank you so much, Black But Not Bitter, for all that you do. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We got No One You Know is here. Says, good afternoon, Native in chat. Hello, hello, hello. Jet Black Straight in the building. Hello, Jet Black Straight. How are you? She says, happy Sunday, Native, Smokey, and Tribe. Hello, Jet Black Straight. Hey, let's talk about it all in the house. Says, hey, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Ms. Nisi is here. Says, good afternoon, Native Tribe Chat, the best mods on YouTube, and Sonya, silly ass lurking in the bushes. Just got rid of the granddaughter. Sis is tired. Okay. All right. All right. It seems like the granddaughters stay for the weekend and go home on Sundays. Is that accurate, Ms. Nisi? Because they be wearing you out. They be wearing you out. I hope somebody is getting you some dinner, Ms. Nisi, behind all this. Justin's mom in the building says, hello, Native and Tribe. Hello, Justin's mom. How are you? Miss 215 in the building says, hey, Native and Tribe. Hello, hello, hello. Loving Life representing Detroit is here. Says, hey, Native Mod Squad and chat. What up, Doe? What up, Loving Life? Hope you are doing well. Denise Marie is also in the building. Hello, Denise Marie. How are you? She says, happy Sunday, everyone. Hey, Native. Hello, hello, hello. My Retta in the building says, my brother, Native and family. I hope you are feeling better, my brother. I am getting it. I am getting it. Rossi is here, says, hi, Native and Tribe. Hello, hello, hello. Up Under Arrest is here, says, happy Sunday, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. How are you? Tam Tam in the building says, hey, hey, Native and Tribe. Hello, Tam Tam. How are you? Hope you are doing well. Shay B is in the house, says, hey, hey, Native Mods, tribal members, and chat. Hello, 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 Shay B. How are you? Let me see. Salt and Pepper Trusses is in the building, says, happy Sunday, y'all. Hello, Salt and Pepper Trusses. How are you? Tam Tam also in the building. Hello, Tam Tam. How are you? Mixtures Monica has made it in, says, oh, snap, I'm on time today. Yes, you are, Mixtures Monica, and thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you so much. Chica's in the building, says, happy Sunday, y'all. Hello, Chica. How are you? Hello, Cat in the building, says, hello, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. Life ain't over. Minding business is here. Says, happy Sunday to you all. Happy Sunday to you. Minding business. Rhodey Love is here. Says, hello, everyone. Ready to laugh. Good, good, good. I'm glad that you are. Blue Sapphire's in the building. Says, happy Strawberry Sunday, Native and Tribe. Hello, Blue Sapphire. How are you? Hope you are doing well. X2 Complicated says, hey, Native and Tribe. I'm listening while I work. No problem. Enjoy your day at work. Sweet Peasy's here. Says, hey, hey. Hello, hello, hello. Keisha Marie says, happy Sunday, Huns and Jobs. I assume you mean Jobs. How are you? Beverly Pierce is here, says, happy Sunday from Oklahoma City. Congratulations to the Oklahoma City Thunder. They won it all. I don't know if we've had a live since that happened, but congratulations to the Oklahoma City Thunder. They are the world champions of the NBA that doesn't play everybody in the world. I'm just saying. In order to be world champions, I feel like you should beat other people in the world besides people in the United States. Just my opinion. But Beverly Pierce, nonetheless, your Oklahoma City Thunder are number one this year. Lady Janice is here. Says, hello, everyone. Hello, Lady Janice. How are you? Hey, let's talk about it all. Says, it's beautiful here. Well, it's kind of drab outside. Like, I don't see any real sun. It's kind of drab, but such is Atlanta. It's either hot or it's raining. There's no in between. Sammy Cake is here, says, hello, 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 Sammy Cake. How are you? Ms. Mad About Music in the building says, hello, Native and Tribe. Happy Sunday. Hello, hello, hello. Dion Breaks is here, and I guess that's a chicken. Is that what you're eating for Sunday dinner? Chicken? That sounds good. That sounds really good, really. Dimples Wimples 504 is in the house. Says, happy Sunday, Native Mods and Tribe. Hello, Dimples Wimples. How are you? The Ruby Butterfly is here. Says, happy Sunday, everyone. Hello, Ruby Butterfly. How are you? Bevy C is in the house. Says, to our incomparable Native and Tribe, happy Strawberry Sunday. Beverly C, thank you. Bevy C, thank you so much for the kind words. As always, good to see you here. Hey, let's talk about it all. Says she's having meatloaf, cream potatoes, and string beans. Hubby requested. Wow, I would request that too. AK's POV says, happy Sunday, Native and Tribe. Hello, AK's POV. How are you? Granny the Great is also in the building. Says, good afternoon, Native and Tribe. Hello, Granny the Great. How are you? Shirley's divorce finally is here. Says, hello, chat. Just got out of church. Okay, no problem. Hope you enjoyed service. OG Lot Lizard says, hey, y'all. Hello, OG Lot Lizard. How are you? Hope you are doing well. Gabby Girl is in the building. Says, hey, everyone listening in the car. Not a problem, Gabby Girl. Sonya's listening in her box, RV thing that she bought and paid too much money for. Nikki G is in the building. Says, happy Sunday, Native and Chat. Hello, hello, hello. Kind and Fun is here. Says, hey, Native and Tribe. Hello, Kind and Fun. How are you? Hope you are doing well. Ms. Nisi said, yes, they wore me straight out. I am cooking dinner in a few. Okay, Ms. Nisi, look, don't let them churn wear you out, okay? You put your foot down, Ms. Nisi. Don't let them kids, don't let them just get you tired like that, Ms. Nisi. Okay, so next weekend, don't let them do that to you. Shirley Dish Your Man is here. Says, good afternoon, everyone. Please stay hydrated. Indeed, it is important to stay hydrated. I'll do it on Monday is here, and she says, happy Sunday, Native and Tribe. Hello, hello. I'll do it on Monday. How are you? Tracy is here. Says, hello, Native and Tribe. Hello, Tracy. How are you? Hope you're doing well. Mary Willis is here. Says, hello, Native and Tribe. Hello, hello, hello. Chanel Heslop is here. Says, hey, Native and Tribe. Hello, hello, hello. How are you? Chanel Heslop, all the way in South Africa. Nola Brown says, happy Sunday, everyone. Happy Sunday to you, Nola Brown. How are you? Let's see. Who else is here? Is everybody accounted for? Of course not. Happy to be happy is here. She says, happiest Sunday on this beautiful day. Isn't that ironic that happy to be happy says, happiest Sunday on this beautiful day? Thank you for being here. Happy to be happy. I do appreciate that. Salt and pepper tresses. Here she go. Sunday menu. Meatball and shrimp stew. What the fuck is that? Like, what are the first thing, I don't know what the hell it is. What is meatball and shrimp stew with smothered okra and Neiman Marcus cake for dessert? All right, y'all. I ain't playing. I ain't playing. Somebody better open it. Somebody better open the door. I'm not leaving until I get a plate. Okay. Somebody better open the god doggone door, because this don't make no damn sense. The hell is meatball and shrimp stew? I don't know. I've never heard of that. Thank you for letting us know what you're having for dinner that we can't have. Salt and pepper tresses. Damn. Anyway, Reeves and Muff's mom is here. Says, good Sunday, Native Maz and Tribe. I'll be back after Salt and Pepper Tresses Sunday dinner is announced. It always have me hungry. Truly, truly, truly. Juju D is in the building. Says, hey, everyone. Hello, Juju D. How are you? Anissa Ali is here. Says, good afternoon, everyone. Hello, Anissa Ali. How are you? Let's see. Dion's break says, no, that's Miss Hen Williams. Oh, okay. Well, I ain't know. I ain't know. Because, I ain't never seen a bald hen before. You know what I'm saying? That hen had feathers on it. Ernesto's hen ain't got no feathers on it. You want proof? I give you proof. Ain't no feathers on the hen. Okay, all right. Give me a minute. I'm gonna get you some proof. Okay, because that thing be running around with all the sides off. Okay, the siding is missing on the house. Absolutely. Miss Boogie Down is here. Hello, Miss Boogie Down, representing that Boogie Down Bronx. Says, good afternoon, Native and Tribe. Hello, hello, hello. How are you? Hope you are doing well. Diva Shawnee is in the building. Says, hey, Native Tribe and Maz, love y'all guys. Well, we love you right back, Diva Shawnee. Thank you so much for being here. Say Jay is in the building. Says, I'm glad I'm watching YouTube on my TV. I would have missed your live, Native. Hi, y'all. Hi, Tribe. Well, I'm glad that you watch it too, Say Jay. Always good to have you here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Dimples Wimple says, wait a minute, Neiman Marcus cake. See, you see what I'm saying? Dimples Wimples, you see what I'm saying? That's why I got to ring the doorbell every god doggone week. Every god doggone week, I got to ring the doorbell because it's always something. Okay, always something. Jesus. Mm. And then, let's talk about it. Also, forgot the La Scala salad. What is a La Scala salad? I gotta look this. Y'all be putting stuff in here like I know what it is. I don't. Let me see. La Scala salad. Let me see what this is. Okay, apparently it is crisp lettuce, salty salami, and a tangy dressing. Okay. All right. I'm looking at it and it looks pretty good. Okay. All right. That's what a La Scala salad is. Y'all just be putting stuff in. I don't be knowing what this stuff is. Hey, let's talk about it all. Okay. I don't know. I don't keep up with salads like that. I don't know what that is, but it sounds incredible. It really does. Granny the Great says it's still overcast here in South Florida since Wednesday. I'll take it. My air conditioner don't have to work so hard. It's hot up here, y'all. It is hot up here. Black but not bitter has apparently posted the recipe for a Neiman Marcus cake, so you all can check that out. It does sound delicious. Let's see. Baby C says regarding the children wearing you out, that's easy for you to say, Native. I mean, yeah, it is very easy. Yeah, super easy. Yeah, that's why I said it. Yeah, it is super easy. I did. I said it. Kimmy K in the building says, "Happy Sunday, Native and Tribe. It's hottest in the A today. I just saw the sun come out, so that means it's gonna be hot today. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be hot." Tanya B here is in the building. Says, "Native, you forgot about me." And Tanya B here, I would never forget about you. I don't know how I missed you, but I would never forget about you. Okay. All right. Let me see. Delicate Dale says, "Hey y'all, hello Delicate Dale, how are you?" B Ann is in the building. Says, "Good afternoon, Native and Tribe." Hello B Ann, how are you? Thank you so much for being here. Okay. Only Me 23 in the building. Hello, Only Me 23. How are you? Well, it looks like everybody is here and accounted for. Hope everybody is doing well today. Um, Here's a fact, you all. I don't know if you all know this or not. Um, but it was on this day, June 29th, 1958, Bethel Street Baptist Church was bombed. Okay. Um, Sad occasion, but Bethel Street Baptist Church was Fred Shuttlesworth's church. Okay. And it was bombed on this day in 1958. So let us never forget the things that we have gone through in this country, not even feeling safe at church. Okay. So I just wanted to kind of remind everybody of that fact of today. That was June 29th of 1958. Now, I say all this because we have on the phone with Ernesto Williams, they say he nasty, who is a grand jury. We have someone that doesn't really know Black history that well, doesn't know Black people that well, doesn't know what we've gone through that well, only knows what Ernesto is going through, right? And wants to paint him as some sort of victim of something. We don't know what the something is, but he is a victim of something. Okay. And I think it's always important to keep in mind who have actually been victims of um, white supremacy in this country and who has not. And who has not is Ernesto Williams. That's right. They call him nasty, who is a grand jury. Okay. So just keep that in mind for today, that was actually a thing that happens. Let me see. Hold on. We have some more people come in. Queen Black is here. Says, "Hi, everyone." Is hiding. And my garden is loving it. I'm sure that your garden is. Make Beauty Forever is here. Says, happy Sunday. Hello, hello, hello. Who else came in? Natasha Razor Glam came in and says, "Hello, Native and Tribe. I'm on my way to the gym, so I'll be listening from the bushes. Not a problem at all." I Am Coco says she doesn't know crap. She's stupid. She is very stupid. Yes, indeed. Black but not bitter says, "Fun fact: Fred Shuttleworth's next church was in Cincinnati. His son, Fred Shuttlesworth Jr., was a teacher at my high school." Wow, that's pretty cool. That is a fun fact. Wow, I had no idea. I had no idea. Legacy Moon said, "That's because she is a white woman with 35 years of law experience." Sounds right. Sounds right. CJ says Nesto is a victim of the machinations of his own mind. I can get down with that thought. Indeed, indeed, indeed. Um, okay. Granny the Great says, "Y'all, my 13-year-old grandson in McDonough had a seizure on Friday after being out in the sun all freaking day, not hydrating, just be balling." Yeah, you know what, Granny the Great? I think I said this before when we were talking about Sonya in the RV, and how the way that she's not drinking water and the way that her air conditioner only halfway works is not going to work out well for her. That heat will manifest itself when you are overheated. It manifests itself in a lot of different ways, folks. I mean, and it is no joke out there. It is. I think yesterday we were right at 100 degrees, if I'm not mistaken, and yeah, it's nothing to play with. So absolutely, Granny the Great, we will keep your grandson lifted up. Please let us know how he is doing, because 13, that's a lot. That is a lot. So absolutely, if you're going to be outside, make sure that you got water with you. Make sure that you are hydrating yourself because you don't feel it happening until it happens. Okay. So just make sure that you keep yourself hydrated. It is super important. Granted, the great, I'm sorry that that happened to your son or your grandson. I am. Um, wow. Wow. Let me just take a minute. Mm. Hopefully, granted the great that he is okay, and hopefully he will get the hydration that is needed. We, as a tribe, will keep your grandson lifted up. Okay. Juna Wallace says, "Happy Sunday, Native and Tribe. Listening in while making dinner for my grandmother." Juna Wallace, you are great for making dinner for grandmother. That is fantastic. Okay, that is fantastic. Keep it up. Keep it up. Keep it up. Let me see. Does anybody else come in? Let's see. Tanya B said, especially here in Florida, it's hot. You know what? Honestly, I think the temperature, yeah, in Florida, I can attest to the hotness in Florida. But I think overall, as a country, everybody's feeling this heat. Everybody is feeling this heat. Absolutely. Um, let me see. I think everybody is good. I think everybody's good. Okay. Dimples Wimple says, I have been investing in a lot of seeded watermelons as well as sprinkling some Celtic salt in my water to help with hydration. Absolutely. Absolutely. Granny the Great said he's fine. I'm on his neck now. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, and youth is no excuse. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of young people think they can get away with stuff, and a lot of stuff is just for us people of a certain age. But no, water, hydration, all that stuff is absolutely important. Okay. Now we go from that to let's speaking of being thirsty. Okay. Wait, Tisha, did I see you? Hello, Tisha. How are you? Tisha says, hey, Native. Hello, Tisha. How are you? Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Granny the Great says he has a doctor on Tuesday. Okay. All right. Um, now, Lady Jenny said Florida got that I'll snatch your life heat. Absolutely. Florida does. Absolutely. Trust me. As a Florida resident, Florida baby, whatever you want to call me, I was born and raised in Florida, and let me just tell you, that heat is. I ain't never felt nothing like it, like at all. The Bushes said is in the building. Hello, the Bushes said. How are you? Now, speaking of being thirsty, let's pull up the thirstiest woman on all of YouTube. Okay, of course that would be Sonya Waller Durham Jackson the third. She is thirsty, y'all, but not in that Gatorade refresh your body thirst kind of thirst. No, no, no. She's thirsty for this man called Ernest Williams. You know, they say he nasty. And who is they? A grand jury. That's right. That is who she is thirsting after. Constantly. She thirsty, y'all. She'll do whatever the hell it takes. Even buy an RV that she don't know how to use. And be out sweating. Sweating so hard she need 3 or 4 towels. That's her. That's her. Y'all want to see what she look like? Y'all want to see what she look like? Do y'all want to see what she look like? Huh? I'll show you what she look like. Y'all want to see her? Because maybe there might be people here that are new to the story and they don't know what she look like. Y'all want to know what she look like? Huh? Huh? Hey, Kyla K. Kyla K, you want to know what she look like? I'll show you what she look like. She look like this. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yep. Yep. That's what she look like. Okay. Does she or does she not look thirsty in this particular photo? Does she or does she not look like she could use something to drink? Huh? Kyla K, what you think? Kyla K, do you think in this particular picture that she look a little thirsty? I'm just wondering. I'm just wondering. Victoria, thank you so much for being here, Victoria. Victoria, I really want to know. Yes, Mary Willis, that picture again. We was just talking about the heat. We were talking about do she look thirsty in this picture? Hmm? Hmm? Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Now Dion Brake said, put up a picture of a hen. I said I ain't never seen a bald hen before. Okay. Till now. Uh-huh. What the fuck happened to the side of her head? Huh? Huh? What happened to the side of her head? Did something happen between the time when she left the house to the time she got to the jail for the jail visit? What happened to the side of her head, y'all? There's no hair there. Was there hair there when she got into the car and something happened? Maybe she got sideswiped and they swiped the side of her head. Huh? Y'all tell me what happened, because I don't know. Dimples Wumples says she like a pork rind. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Sounds about right. I'm just saying. She thirsty. She is thirsty. She want her some Nesto. Only Nesto will quench her thirst, y'all. Okay? I don't know what will quench the side of her head. I don't know that part. Okay? I'm not that smart. Okay? I ain't smart like that. All right? I am Coco says she so dumb and thirsty. Absolutely. Absolutely. Um, yes, Mary Willis. We exploring this picture one more time. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Okay. So that being said, we know who we're talking about. We know what we're talking about, okay? In this particular call brought to us by our friends from Phone Calls from Prison, okay? Um, according to this, Nesto said he's gonna buy Sonya a barbershop, okay, for her to run. Okay. That's what it's gonna be for her. Right? Okay? Okay. Tisha said, looks like a crackhead. Now, Tisha, you might be right. Okay. You could possibly be right, Tisha. You might be on to something, okay? All right. So let's listen to these people. Let's listen to what they have to say. Okay. This call is from July of 2023, when apparently only black people were in the news. Okay. So let's listen.
In these two calls from July 2023, you will hear Sonya say that Nesto's story is dead and Shirley's not that popular. Nesto says that people aren't mad, they're just scared he's not around. Take a listen.
Did I ice that thing down?
Hold on. I have to go outside. My neck is killing me. Oh, shoot. You know what's so crazy?
What's crazy?
When you look at people these days, you know, if it's a boy or girl, you gotta sit there and stare at the titties or something.
That is crazy, man. Ain't that crazy?
Look at it.
Oh my God, that is so crazy that when you look at somebody, you can't tell whether they're a boy or a girl. That is so crazy. That's crazy, y'all. That when you look at somebody, you can't tell. Whew, man, do we have any examples of that maybe on the screen right now? Wow, that is insane. Okay. When you look at somebody, hey, Seven Ward Tweet. Hey, Seven Ward Tweet, you know what Sonya just said just now at the beginning of this call? She said what's crazy is when you look at somebody and you can't tell if it's a boy or a girl. Now, Seven Ward Tweet, I want you to look on the screen right now, okay? And I want you to tell me if you could tell just at first glance what the fuck that is on the screen. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, y'all. You know, it just make it make sense because she said that it's crazy. Okay, crazy. You can look at somebody and not tell whether it's a boy or a girl. what she said. That what she said. Maretta. That what she said. She said it's crazy. Now, how long would it take y'all to look at this particular picture and figure out what the fuck that is? Huh? Huh? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Is Sassy Sue in the house? Hey, Sassy Sue, how are you? Take a quick glance, Sassy Sue, and tell me if you could tell whether or not this is a boy or a girl. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Justin's mom said that's an it. I agree. I agree. Hey, one Pepsi. One Pepsi, you are just in time. I am so glad that you are here, One Pepsi. Now, One Pepsi, Sonya just said, you know what's crazy? And Nesto was like, what crazy? What crazy is? And then she said, when you look at people, you can't tell whether it's a boy or a girl. Uh-huh. 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 Now, One Pepsi, when you look at this particular picture at first glance, can you tell what the fuck is happening right now? Is it a boy or a girl? I'm just saying, this pot is constantly calling somebody's kettle black. I'm just saying. Shit don't make no goddamn sense. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Dion's break said this picture should be illegal. It probably is. Okay. It probably is. Sassy Sue said it looks like a troll to me. Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, yeah, that's true. That is true. Mhm. Whew, Lord have mercy. The things that Sonya says that end up being very ironic. Yeah, yeah. Because I don't know what the fuck is happening in this picture, but whatever. Let's listen to her talk about people that you can't tell whether it's a boy or a girl, even though we have never actually been able to tell if this is a boy or a fucking girl. Okay, let's just listen. Just listen. Let me get her crazy looking ass off the screen. Okay. Okay. All right. Hold on. All right. Okay. Here we go. Let's listen, y'all.
I feel like if it's a boy or a girl, even if it's with a chick, you just don't know. But anyway, I'm at the dealership. I talked to the prosecutors. I talked to the public defender's office. We do have court in the theft by deception case, the one that's just a complaint, not the indicted case. And it's August the 3rd. You have a case, a hearing with your public defender, Hannah. I got to call her back. I left the paper in my car because she gave me a number for her. Yeah.
You talk to her?
I talked to another lady in the office who was telling me that Hannah, she gave me Hannah's number. But Hannah is the one on your case and that you got court on the 3rd, she told me. But I actually saw it August 3rd, you got court. You got a preliminary hearing. A preliminary hearing on August the 3rd.
Oh, for what is it called?
Mm-hmm. For the theft by deception case, yeah, the new one. The new one they stuck on you recently. The one they stuck on you last week. I'm surprised you didn't get a preliminary hearing on the other stuff. Because you should have got that one. How did you not get those first? You should have got a preliminary on the pornography shit and on the stuff, because all that came before this.
Yeah, but see, his thing on that one, you got to go. I got to go to the superior on that one. I can't go to.
Oh, well, they still could have. You're right, but they still could have gave that hearing. Gave you that date.
That's
what
true.
is a Bronco? A Bronco is.
How many?
46.
Are you in the Ford dealership?
40. I'm in the parking lot. I came outside because I want people in my business.
Go in there and see.
But I want people in my business. I talked to your boy. I already talked to that dude.
What his name is?
Come on, Cedric.
Yeah, you sure know him. That's right.
I was like, y'all trapped my son. That's what y'all
All
did.
that shit I done gave them. All that business I done gave them. I'm sitting up in here. Ain't that something?
Mm-hmm. People don't remember you. That's as far as I go. People don't remember you unless they need you. That's when they remember you.
Oh, he remember me. He know me very well.
Really? You bought that white truck from him?
Who?
You bought the white truck from him?
I bought a white truck from him, and I bought a goddamn big-ass bus from him. I'm the only one.
Oh, you bought a big bus?
Yeah, I bought it. It's on Instagram. That first one, that big one. It's
okay.
Yeah, I bought it from
okay.
him. Yeah. He remembers exactly. He knows what it is. Everybody know what's going on with my ass.
I think that's died down by now. I think that's died down. Yeah, I think so. I think, oh, Dooley. I just think it's died down by now. I haven't seen anything or heard anything. I think the next story that came out. You know how this next story popped up the next week? And then they'd be like, okay, on with the next. Because so much stuff is just going on with the internet, you know? Somebody dying, or somebody this, or Young Thug's case, or you know, YMB, whatever the fuck, Melly's case. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know why they think or she thinks that we're as simple-minded as she is. Like, we can't keep up with two things at one time. We can't keep up with three things at one time. I know people that are in this chat that can tell me everything that is happening with Diddy, Tyler Perry, and Nesto all at the same time. Now, I could if I wanted to, but I really don't care about the other two because I've been telling y'all about Tyler Perry. Well, y'all ain't know me back then, but like back in the day. Back in the day, before I was on YouTube, I've been telling folks about Tyler Perry, okay? I've been doing it, been saying it, and people have been calling me a hater for years, okay? Been calling me a hater for years because I was talking about Tyler Perry and what he do out there at Tyler Perry Studios. But see, you know, I keep up with all that. And there are people that can keep up with more than one story at a time. So Sonya's saying, oh, it's going to die down. It's dying down. This was in 23. We still making videos. We still doing lives. We still are doing shorts about Nesto, right? About, you know, more than what we going on, what, 2 years now later after this call? Nothing dies down. We're not news organizations. What we are is we are consumers of information, right? So hold on, what you say, Bian? Bian said, admitting to buying the truck, he admits to falsifying the purchase agreement, right? Again, Bian, they find no, they don't find silence to be sacred, right? Ernesto shouldn't be admitting to anything. His silence should be sacred. But for whatever reason, Sonya Waller Durham Jackson III takes silence as weakness. She's saying that if you don't say nothing, then you know it's gonna backfire on you, right? But in all reality, BN, silence is sacred when it comes to you being behind bars. When you are on recorded lines, your silence should be sacred because your silence oftentimes will save you. Do they not see the connection between a 39 count RICO, 4 indictments, all after all these calls have come out? They don't see that connection? Because I do. And I know that there are other law professionals, lawyers who have listened to these calls that have said the same thing. But they don't see that. They just keep talking. They just keep talking. Chick-fil-A said Native is a TP hater. I sure am. I sure am. I don't run from it. I don't run from it, Chick-fil-A gal. Okay? Sure don't. Southside Chi-Town say everybody owes him a favor. I don't get the connection between I'm going to do a crime and some kind of way because I took your kids to school that one day, or because I came to your house and I heated up your mashed potatoes for you because you didn't feel like getting up, or I took you to choir practice that one time, that now you owe me getting out of jail. Oh, I bought cars from him. All that business I bought, I bought all this stuff from him, and look at me in jail. Well, yeah, because the two things ain't got nothing to do with each other. The things that do have to do with each other, you don't get. The investigation, your recorded calls, and all these charges that keep racking up on you, you don't seem to make that connection. But some kind of way you connect the fact that you bought things from the Ford dealership, and the Ford dealership should be fighting to get you out of jail. Y'all don't tell me this man ain't dumb. Please, please, please don't tell me that this man ain't dumb, because he is. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Say J said, everyone listening to these calls, remember this: never borrow a penny from Nesto. You will owe him your life. Absolutely. Houston Foodie is in the building. Hello, Houston Foodie. How are you? Jeanette is in the building, says, I don't see how they don't see it. They knew that Majeski was using the calls in the bond hearings. It's because they're stupid. Stupid. That's why there's not a whole lot of of digging or figuring. It's because they are stupid people. Period. That's it. That's it, Janetta. We smart, they're not. Nola Brown says, we are here until the bat ball end. Guilty verdict is coming. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. As he continues to shine up Peter's horn and blow it in his cell. I ain't say that, y'all. He said that. He said that he was going to shine up Peter's horn and blow it in his cell. Yeah, a lot. He going to do a lot of blowing in his cell of Peter's horn. That's what he said. I'm not, Native ain't saying that, okay? That's what Nesto said. Nesto said, okay, that he was going to shine up Peter's horn. Now, I don't speak prison lingo, but it sounds nasty, okay? It sounds very nasty. But he gonna shine up Peter's horn and he gonna blow it and keep blowing it and keep blowing it. Okay, that's what he said. That's what he said. But the guilty verdict is coming, y'all. It's coming. Look who made it in. It is the Black Girl Experience. Yes, indeed. What's good, Native and Tribe? What's good, the Black Girl Experience? Thank you so much for being here. It says, my puppy is having babies. I will be in the bushes, but I'm here. Wow, well, that's exciting. Enjoy those little puppies. Okay, all right. Enjoy them. And thank you so much for being here, the Black Girl Experience. I appreciate you so much. Jet Black Straight said, Nesto definitely had some shiesty business with that dealership. That's what that comment was about. He's ready to snitch. Well, you know what, Jet Black Straight, he need to. This was in 2023. He ain't did it yet. Nesto is a fraidy cat, okay? Nesto is not a gangster. Nesto is scared of them people, all right? Bella says, hello, Bella. Thank you so much for being here. How are you? Chick-fil-A girl says, I'm on the TP hate train as well. Look, Chick-fil-A girl, that's a whole other live, okay? Again, I will say it again. If you all have not seen the episode of the Boondocks titled Pause, 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 go watch it. As soon as you get done here, don't watch it right now. Okay, I need you to be here right now. Okay. But when you get done, go to HBO Max if you got it, or it snips. I know there are scenes of it on YouTube, but go watch it. It's from 2010. It lays out the whole Tyler Perry operation all the way back in 2010. Okay, it's called Pause, and you'll see why it's called Pause when you watch it. Okay, but check that out. But Tyler Perry has been despicable for a long time. That's all I'm saying. The Black Girl Experience says, hey, Black but not bitter, thank you for the love, sister. Jennifer, someone was asking about you, Jennifer, and the teeth that you put into the chat. Mm-hmm. Houston Foodie says, trying to hold something over the dealership too. He ain't got nothing. He ain't got nothing. He has nothing. Okay. The Real VB, Law and Order Certified, says, hey y'all, it must be nice in Tampa. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool because it's hot here. Okay. It is hot here. Janetta says, I think their amazing stupidity is why we are glued to these cases. I don't encounter people like this too often. No, but Janetta, that is exactly what they don't get. I myself am amazed at how stupid they are, right? So every time something comes out, I got to talk about it because this is not normal stupidity. This is upper level stupidity. This is magnum cum laude stupidity. Like, this is stupidity on a whole other level that they would keep talking on the phone. They did not stop talking about the case until 2025. And guess who still talks about the case? Guess, Janetta. Just guess. This one. She keeps talking about the case in 2025. Now, Ernesto has dropped his braggadocious bravado, his gangster, whatever. He dropped all that shit. Now he quiet as a church mouse. But this one right here on your screen, Janetta, the one on your screen right now, continues in 2025 to talk about his case on a recorded line. That's what Ugmo does. Okay. All right. Granny the Great says, wait, I forgot to thank this chat and tribe for your prayers for the grandson. Thank you, Native Tribe. Absolutely, Granny the Great. And we will continue, all right, to lift him up, because I know you say he's feeling fine, but we want to make sure that he's 1,000% better. Okay, we don't want anything lingering. Okay, but no thanks needed, Granny the Great. That is what we are here for. Joseph Bullard is in the house. Says, "What up, Native Tribe Urban Media?" Hello, Joseph Bullard, sir. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate that so much. Okay. Chick-fil-A girl said, "I seen it. Look, Chick-fil-A girl, wasn't it accurate? Was it not accurate all the way to the end?" Chick-fil-A girl. I'm telling you, folks got to see. Folks got to see. Lady Janice says, "What scripture did Peter get a horn and blow it? This must be from the made-up book of Nesto, because it ain't in the Bible." Look, Lady Janice, you got to read through the lines. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. Justin's mom said, "Native, I watched that episode yesterday. The grandpa wanted to act. It was funny. But did you see what Winston Jerome said at the end, Justin's mom? Huh?" That's the part that brings it all together. Okay. That's the part that brings it all together. Let me see. It was another comment. Yeah, AK's POV says, "Same. Their abnormal stupidity keeps me tuned in." And that's what they don't get. They think we just gonna stop listening. No, I want to hear more about singicles and how his brain exploded. Boop, boop, boop. I want to hear all that dumb shit. Yes, all that shit is dumb and very funny, all at the same time. All at the same time. Sleepy Libra, thank you so much for being here. I do appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Sweet Peasy, thank you so much for the super chat. Says, but they think they're brilliant. That's the other part of it, right? Sweet Peasy, when Sonya told Nesto, "Don't say it on the phone, just write it down, and then I'll give it to." Do you not think them people are listening to you like create evidence that they can sequester, or they can request that you give to? Do you not know that, dumbass? No, they don't know that, Sweet Peasy, and that's another reason why that we listen. So yes, you are right. You are absolutely right. Bella says she has 35 years in law. She should be intelligent. True. I mean, true, but I mean, she does laugh like this. So I mean, I don't know. I don't know if that counts. Okay. I don't know. Jennifer says Gabriel was the character's name. That's the only time I've heard about Peter, trumpets, and how. Yeah. Well, I don't know where any of it comes from. Okay. All right. Black but not bitter, says Native Tribe Urban Media. Not sure if I've thanked everyone for their prayers and support over the last month for me and Mr. Black but not bitter. Words can express how grateful I am to this tribe. Black but not bitter. Listen, it is no thanks needed. All right, because that is what we are here for. Listen, y'all, it's a tribe, right? And we use fire, right? That fire is what unites us all, right? Because no matter where you're from, no matter what you go through, we have that fire that unites us, right? And so as we stand around that fire and we tell our tales, we tell our jokes, we make each other laugh, we lift each other up, that fire continues to burn, right? It's always burning. It's an everlasting flame. So I say that to you, Black but not bitter, to say that you are a part of that fire. You are a part of that tribe. You keep us going a lot of times. You give us parts of you. You give us stories. You give us all these different things. So we lift you up. We lift Mr. Black but not bitter up. It is nothing but love over here at this tribe. That is what we do. You are not just a subscriber. You're not just a member of the channel. You are family. And we do this because you are family. And honestly, I love it. I love it so much. I'm glad that he is doing better. All right. This entire community is glad that he's doing better. And listen, we're here. We are definitely here. So so thank you, Black but not bitter, for being a part of what we do. Okay. Thank you. I appreciate you. I really, really do. Now, that being said, I thought I saw a comment I wanted to read. I guess I did not. I guess I did not. Jennifer says apparently nobody has seen Fences except me. I've seen Fences. Did you make a Fences reference? Because Fences was good. I like that. Let me see. Dion's break says old ass coffee thief. He did steal them people coffee. He did. No, I have seen Fences. I've seen Fences a couple times, Jennifer. I have. Ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun. Says hi, native and tribe. Hello, hello, hello. All right. Let's get back on track. I just think about how grateful I am that Black But Not Bitter's husband is doing well. I am. Absolutely. The Black Girl Experience is Black But Not Bitter. I misgendered you and I apologize. I appreciate you and glad you're better with your bomb. Keep pushing. With God, all things are possible. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Let's listen to some more. I would love to see that on Broadway, AK's POV, but Denzel was great. I mean, the whole cast was great. It was August Wilson plays always make good movies. They do. Let's listen.
So that's
Nelly got it.
Melly with an M. This young dude who killed his best friends in the car. And then made it look like a drive-by. Yeah, he shot and killed his best friends after they left the studio. And then that's when I told you about the text messages, how they was like, he texted them, was like, I did that. And then he said, on the text, and they was reading it in court.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's crazy, right? There's just a lot going on. You know what I'm saying? Every day is something different. And everybody's always trying to get the next big story. So most things don't really resonate long in the news because, one, Shirley's not that popular, really not at all, unless you listen to the Steve Harvey or fuck with Steve Tuck. Then you would know about her, which that's more older people shit. And older people really ain't online like that. Young people are online like that.
Right.
So that's why it's like and you know what I'm saying, in and out done situation. Because that show was old people. Old people waking up listening to that. No young people. They listen to the Breakfast Club. You know what I'm saying? And older people listen to Ricky Smiley and Steve Harvey's old ass. And they look at him like, you know what the fuck they talking about anyway? Before this even came out, there was like, how the fuck he gonna try to give, advice? Who made him a advice guru,
I got you.
So, yeah. So, that's just my girl, I was talking to Madison. She got her radio thing. She does her radio pop. This thing is, I paid 60 something for mine. Looking at this Mustang, 71,000.
Go ahead. It's hot out there. I know it's hot out there.
It's hot as shit out here.
It's sun out because I'm going out. It's like the clouds.
You are going out today, so you're gonna take your vanilla run on out the house and go get you some freaking sun. Jeez.
I can't wait to get with your goddamn boy. Your sugar cane ass. Your sugar cane ass. You talk more shit than anybody I know.
I know, right? Yeah.
Go ahead.
My electrician called me today this morning. Where the fuck you been? I said, I'm back in Atlanta. He was like, for real? I'm like, yeah. Man, what happened to the thing? Ooh. I said, traveling.
So the way the conversation goes, like people are always amazed at shit Sonya does. Her electric, where you at? I'm in Atlanta. For real? That's the way everybody reacts to everything Sonya says. For real? Look, I know it's hard to keep track of all her stories and shit, but just notice that they all go the same way. Yeah, I did so-and-so. And they was like, for real? That's how all the stories go. Yeah, I went and I bought me a Mini Cooper. For real? Everybody react. All of her stories are the same because she makes all of them up. And she only has one script for her stories, and all of them include the words, for real? Yeah. Those words are going to be in every single story she tells, okay? There's going to be a part where somebody goes, for real? And then she goes, yeah. Or they go, yeah. Y'all remember the story when she told about the bar getting shot up in Detroit? And she says, and this is what it's like. And the guy was like, yeah. That's all of her stories go the same way. Yeah. Yep, she used the word like. You're right, Helen. She does. She used the word right. For real? Like, yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, no. All of her stories are the same damn story told over and over and over again. That's why you know she on some bullshit. Okay, absolute bullshit. Now I don't know why. I don't know why she thinks it's mandatory that Nesto go out and get on the yard. Okay, I don't know why. She must don't understand that's when half of the assaults happen is outside on the yard. Nesto want to take his pale ass out there because he's not gonna have as much protection as he would in the cell. But she insisted this nigga go outside all the time. I don't know why. I don't. But let's listen. Okay? Let's listen. Jesus.
But you know how they do women down there. They don't give them no respect. They got white interior. They don't give them no respect. You know, they wanted their way. They couldn't, and I wouldn't budge, so he pulled. But Travis was in ear the whole time, and so they trying to do something.
So what you say about the podcast? What?
So she's doing a podcast. She does a podcast radio show, Madison on Wednesday. It looks real crappy, but it is what it is.
Hey Madison. Listen, Madison. My friend Legacy Moon showed you on Kendra G. Now, I'm not finna pull that shit up, okay? I'm not, all right? I'm not finna pull up Madison looking like she ate 18 powdered donuts and all the sugar got on her face, okay? I'm not doing that, all right? If y'all want to see Madison, y'all can go over to what Legacy Moon did the other day. I can't remember Legacy Moon. Remind us of what day that was that you did that on her. And Cougar was out here looking like Wages and Sons Funeral Homes did her makeup and shit. Y'all, if y'all was there, y'all seen it. Okay, y'all seen it. I'm not pulling it up. All right, my bandwidth. Look, Comcast has already warned me about the pictures that I'm showing about with Sonya. They was like, look, this kind of infringes on our guidelines. You can't, and I'm not pushing my chances by pulling up Cougar, all right, pale ass. All right, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. But here's what I want to say. I want to say that Cougar, Madison, Dimples Wimple say you're mayonnaise Maddie. Okay, that's about right. Cougar, if you happen to be listening to this, now this is the woman that said that she don't know you. She said that y'all was only club friends. She said that you was living in a hotel. She out here on the internet, Madison, telling all your business, okay? Now, granted, you told us the rest of your business by saying, have you ever been ghosted? Yes. So you let us know that you out here sleeping with R&B niggas and they ain't calling you back, okay? Now, you told us that. But Sonya told us everything else. Sonya told us that you was living in a hotel and now she's saying that you got a podcast and it's crappy. Okay? A podcast that's crappy. That was she said. Okay? I ain't say that, Madison. I did not listen to your podcast, okay? Because I don't need any tips on how to look whiter than what I am, okay? I like my black skin, Madison. I do, all right? I'm just letting you know that Sonya, July of 2023, said that your podcast was crappy, Madison, okay? All right, Cougar? Okay? TDC said that you look like Casper the Friendly Ghost. Okay, listen. Do what you feel. Maybe you got vitiligo. I don't fucking know. I don't really care, Madison. Okay, what I'm saying is that your club friend Sonya, who you said was a great business person, right? That's what you told Dennis. You said she was a great business person. This business person that you respect so much does not respect your ass. I hope you understand that now. Okay. So, Madison, July 18, 2023, Sonya said that your podcast was crappy. Okay? All right? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Yes, Tisha. That's her name. She's 40-some years old and she doing songs and shooting videos in the strip club about an R&B nigga that ghosted her several years ago. Okay. It happened a long, long time ago. Okay. All right. But she wanted everybody to know, have you ever been ghosted? Yeah. Yeah. Because apparently the person was in silk and, they had, there's a meeting in my bedroom. So she, instead of like creating an entire new song, made a derivative of that song. And it's, have you ever been ghosted? All right. And the irony of it, Tisha, is that when you look at the way that she makes up her face, she looks like a damn ghost. Okay. Listen, y'all, I ain't making up none of this. None of this is off the top of my head. Okay. Native is just giving you what Native saw. Okay. Okay. So all I'm saying is, Cougar, if you're listening, first of all, wash that shit off your face. Second of all, Sonya has zero respect for you. July 18, 2023, she said that your damn podcast was crappy. Okay, that's what she said. Damn it, man. Hey, V the One. V the One says, Casper Maddie, hi Native Mods and Tribe. Hello, V the One. How are you? BN said that's why Sonya doesn't have any friends, her self-hatred, low self-esteem, etc., backstabbing, but only tell everyone she's involved with, just like Nesto. Exactly. Nesto is what she deserves, okay? Miss Bad About Music says Nile is planning to have Madison on with her soon. The roast for Sonya is coming. Well, I can tell you this, Miss Mad About Music, after the last 5 minutes or so, I had zero chance of Madison coming on my channel. So good for Nyla, okay? Good for Nala. Montai said Madison is going to find that RV and whoop that trick. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Houston Foodie 713 says, why is Sonya so eager to trash Madison? Because Madison, even though she is very fond of Foundation, actually has a career, actually has some things going for her. Okay. And Sonya is jealous of any woman that is in her stratosphere that has anything going on for them. So that's probably why. Okay. Black but Not Better said Cougar looks mummified. See, Black but Not Better, now she definitely ain't coming over here, okay? Now she definitely ain't coming over here, okay? That sealed it. That absolutely sealed it. There's no chance that Madison is coming over to the Native Tribe show. Damn it, man. Janetta says Dennis just wanted to look at her boobies. Yes. I'm glad I'm not the only one that saw that, okay? All right. Ms. Boogie Down, thank you so much for the super chat. Says I need all of this to end right now. I'm sorry, I had to describe her in case people didn't see her. Okay, Ms. Boogie Down. I try to make sure everybody gets an idea because everybody don't know Ms. Boogie Down. I was just trying to let people know. Have you ever been ghosted? Okay. Anyway, Ms. Boogie Down says no, Native. I don't think she'll be a part of the tribe, but I love it here. No, she ain't coming over here. Sorry, Madison, but that white shit looks ridiculous, okay? Michi3 says, hey, Native and Tribe. Hello, Michi3. Thank you so much for being here. Siri Colette is here. Says, hey, Native. Sorry to be tardy. You are not tardy. You are present, Siri Colette. Thank you so much for being here. Let's listen.
Crappy.
Oh, crappy. Okay.
Crappy. Yeah, because,
Madison. Okay, listen. I know you might be mad at me, but listen. Okay, check this out. Just hear me out, okay? She ain't say crappy one time. Like I can go to a restaurant, right? And I can get some food and I'm like, "Oh, this is crappy," right? But she said your podcast was crappy. Crappy. Like she said it a bunch of times, Madison. So, even though you might not come over to the Native Tribe show, okay? I just want you to know. Let's go over how many times she said crappy, y'all. Okay, hold on. Let's just go back because I want Madison to know how much this girl don't like her. Hold on.
Crappy. Okay.
Crappy. Yeah, because you know how when you trying to stay like try to roll with these young girls, but you ain't really built like them.
Madison, you ain't built like the young girls. Hold on. Let me go back. Hold on.
About the podcast, what?
So she's doing a podcast. She does a podcast radio show, Madison on Wednesday. It looks real crappy.
Crappy.
But
Mm-hmm.
It is what it is. Crappy.
Oh, crappy.
Crappy.
Yeah, because
Crappy. Now, Madison, he did ask her to repeat what she said, right? But after she repeated it, Madison, she said it like 4 more times after he understood what the fuck she said. Okay, so he said crappy, 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 crappy. He was like, oh, okay, and she kept saying crappy. Madison, what the fuck? You owe her an ass whooping. I ain't gonna lie. You owe her an ass whooping. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, yeah. Janetta said Fran noticed it too. She said Dennis is a boob, man. I hollered, yeah, but Janetta, listen, I like him as much as everybody else do. Okay, but I wouldn't be all up in. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Madison. I'm replying back to what Janetta said. Okay, I would not have been all in them movies. That's all I'm saying. Okay, all right. Mary Willis says Sonya mad her channel did not go well. She can't really be mad. Ain't nobody fault but hers. That ain't nobody's fault but hers. Like for real. For real. Dion's break says you couldn't even raise $200, bitch. That's true. I bet Madison got $200 because that was about $300 worth of foundation on her face. So I guarantee Madison got $200. I guarantee that. That dude 06 says, hey, Native and Tribe. Hello, that dude 06. Thank you so much for being here. I really just wanted Madison, in case she was listening, to hear how many times that she called your podcast crappy. Okay. It was a lot. It was a lot, Madison. A lot.
You know how when you trying to stay, like, try to roll with these young girls, but you ain't really built like them.
Right.
So you don't, and yeah, so her kids are in their 20s. I would say Madison is like 47, 48, around there, pushing 50-ish. But I think 45 is going on 50. And then, she kind of heavy top. And then her bottom, she's, real little. She kind of built, she kind of built like a cartoon or something.
Madison. Now, see, now look, I ain't said all this, okay? I ain't said all this. She said you was built like a cartoon. Okay? Okay? All right, Madison, I ain't said all this, okay? I have not said any such thing, okay? I ain't said you was built like a cartoon. Now, I did say that you was kind of, heavy on the foundation. I did say that, okay? But I'm going to show you, Madison, I'm going to remind you, because you already know who Sonya is, okay? I'm going to remind you of who said that you was built like a cartoon, okay? All right? This cartoon-looking heifer right here said that you was built like a cartoon, okay? That's right. Uh-huh. That's right. She said you was built like a cartoon, Madison. Now, I wouldn't take that bullshit, okay? Now, if you are indeed going on Nyla's show, I want you to keep in mind that one of the things that she said was that you was built like a cartoon, all right? And I'm just giving you illustrations, Madison, as to why that's some bullshit, okay? Why you should not let this shit stand, okay? You shouldn't let it stand because that person, that look like that, the person that looked like this, Madison, look, Madison. That person right there on the screen said you was built like a cartoon. Okay? All right? Now, I'm not telling you what to say. All right? I'm not telling you what to say, Madison, okay? I'm not your manager. I'm not your agent. I'm not any of that shit. Okay? All right? But what I am saying, Madison, is that I wouldn't take no shit like that coming from somebody that looks like this. Okay? Okay, Madison, that's all I'm saying. I'm not telling you to go on Nyla's show and talk about this woman, talk about the way she look. I'm not telling you to do none of that. Okay? I'm not telling you to do none of that. Right? But I am saying is that the person that's in this picture right here, okay? In this picture right here, all right? And in all reality, the person that's in this picture right here, okay, is saying that you were built like a cartoon, okay, and I wouldn't take that shit, okay. I just wouldn't take that shit, Madison. I don't know, I don't know how well your patience is built. I don't know, I don't know. It seems like it takes a lot of patience to put your makeup on, but hey, we're not going there, okay? But I just wouldn't take that bullshit from her, okay? Okay? That's just me. That's just me. That dude 06, thank you so much for the super chat. Says Sonya built like zesty little dude. The nerve, I know, right? Somebody that is built the way Sonya is built had to have her titties removed. Maybe that's what it was, that dude 06 in 2023. She was still riding high. Okay. Still riding high off of them titties. Maybe that's what it was. I don't know. 504 in the building, says Project Polly Pocket going in on Motel 6 Madison is nasty work. Damn it, 504. Now she really ain't coming over here. Fuck. Oh, well. That's okay. That's okay, 504. 504 in the building, y'all. Jane says, OMG, she's an awful friend. Oh, she's terrible. She's absolutely terrible. Absolutely terrible. Make Beauty Forever said, yet Sonya wore baggy boot shorts. Right, exactly. Exactly. All I'm saying, Madison, is that you need to really get her. Okay? You need to get her. All right. I'm not saying, look, Matt, you ain't never did nothing to me, Madison. It's just that you just look kind of funny on the thing. That's all. That's all. But Sonya, when it comes to Sonya, we on your side, okay? We are on your side. Debbie C says, Ernest keeps talking about St. Peter blowing this horn, but the Bible says it's the angel Gabriel blowing a trumpet to announce the end of time and the start of the last judgment. Debbie C, Peter is his cellmate. Okay. All right, let's just get that clear. Let's just get that clear. Tanya B says the titties got repossessed. Okay. See, Madison, there's something that you could talk about. Okay, here's what I don't want you to do, Madison. I don't want you to write no more revenge songs. Okay, don't do no more revenge songs. Don't put your revenge in a song, because them songs take forever to come out, and then you go get a little scrappy and shit. Okay, we don't want that to happen again. Okay, come directly at her. All right, come directly at her with some shit that she can't deny. Okay, that's what I'm saying. Don't do that. Don't do that. V the one says, imagine a person who is built like Jiminy Cricket calling you bad built. Damn it, V the one. Damn it, man. And here come Black but Not Better. She is going to kill it. Okay, there's no way in the hell that Madison will ever fuck with me, because Black but Not Better said Cougar uses gold medal flower number 10 as foundation. Bye, Madison. Bye. I know Madison and hung up by now. Bye, Madison. Uh-huh. Oh, Lord. God dog it. No 504 said, I've seen deceased people with better makeup than Mayo Maddie. Look, Madison, if you're still listening for whatever reason, okay? We want to like you. We do. But the Kendra G shit was a little much, okay? It was a little much. I don't even know when that happened, but it was a little much, okay? We want to see your natural brown skin, like India RE said, brown skin. We love your brown skin, Madison, and come on with it. Shit, don't cover it up. Just saying. I'm just saying. Don't be mad at us. All right? Don't be mad at us, because we are actually on your side. We're on your side. We just didn't like the way you made a song about a dude from Silk that was married and left you, and you made a song that's a derivative of his song. So every time you sing that song, you're going to think about that dude, and it just doesn't make sense. But you also went and got Lil Scrappy, who we didn't know even still made music. So look, we're not mad at you, Madison, is what I'm saying. It's just you did some things that were kind of weird to us. Okay? Now, y'all try to be nice to Madison in case she drop into the chat, okay? Jackie Gates says, hello, Native and Tribe, just dropping in to listen to song, Your Lies Have a Great Day. Okay, all right. Okay, Jackie Gates. I ain't get that. Listen to song, Your Lies Have a Great Day. Okay, I don't know what that means, Jackie Gates. Help me out. Anyway, 80% CMOS says maybe the song was about her makeup application. God, she's not coming over here, y'all. She is not coming over here. Linda says, good afternoon to everyone in the tribe. Hello, Linda. How are you? Let's listen to her trash Madison some more.
This is a square box. I got you. Go ahead.
Hey, and all that red ass fucking hair, and she's real yellow, and that shit be looking weird as hell. And I be like, girl, I mean, on occasion, some things you can get off, but you can't be like that on the regular, you know?
Hold on. So you saying that for the death by deception? How many charges? I got 3 charges or 2?
On that case,
Nesto got tired of talking about Madison. Nesto want to know about his case, damn it. He don't want to hear about Madison. Shit. Shut the fuck up, is what he said. Lady 747, thank you so much for the super chat. Says, them fake Tata said, I rebuke you, zesty little dude. Absolutely, they did. And they left, a Lady 747. They left. They was gone. It was gone. Okay? All right? Let's listen to it. Thank you for the super chat, lady. Let's listen to some more.
this is it's three death by deception, and this bitch is nice. Damn. Maybe I'll get a Bronco.
Okay. Nice. So hold on. So the last one I went for Friday. That's not. Oh, that wasn't no session on it. That was just for some other shit. Some accounts.
Friday.
That was account shit, right?
That's that card, that transaction credit card shit. That's what those are. Remember that, and then the death by deception. So I'm not in front of my computer. I'll have to look when I get back home. Well, I gotta go get Katie, and then we're gonna go to the game at 7. I'll probably go to the baseball. We're gonna go to the baseball game.
The Braves?
Yeah, I never take her to a game before. I took Tomas once, and as soon as we sat down, he was ready to go. He said he wanted to go today too, but I don't know if he's gonna actually go. Depends how it works, beat his ass. But I invited him, but then Katie was like, I just want it to be me and you. I said, oh, that's cute.
That's right.
Some quality time.
Okay, I would like that. Okay. Now I like it. My time is spend time with goddamn grandma. Damn.
What about my two? Like, you worry about me? I'm like, no, I got my grandkids. I'll hang with them. I'll hang with her and Tomas any day. I'm cool. I'm content. I don't have to,
Okay.
I can talk to you and date the kids.
You ain't got to be in the sheets every night. That's what you're saying.
I got your picture.
She said, I want y'all to know what she just said, because I'm pretty sure you didn't hear it. Maybe you did. She said, I can talk to you and date the kids. Y'all don't believe me? Y'all don't believe me when I said she could talk to you, Nesto, and date the kids. Did y'all hear that? Okay, I'm gonna let y'all hear it again. Okay, just to prove the point of how weird this stuff is. Okay, and I'm even gonna slow it down. Because she said it kind of quick. Okay, and but she said I could talk to you and date the kids. That's what she said. That TDC. That's what she said. I ain't making none of this shit up. Listen.
I'm like, no, I got my grandkids. I'll hang with them. I'll hang with her and Tomas any day. I'm cool. I'm content. I don't have to,
Okay.
I could talk to you and date the kids.
She said, I could talk to you and date the kids. Yep. OG Lot Lizard, I wouldn't lie to you, okay? She said, I could talk to you and date the kids. Just to prove, one more time. Let's hear her one more damn time.
For her and Tomas any day. I'm cool. I'm content. I don't have to,
Okay.
I could talk to you and date the kids.
I can talk to you and date the kids. Y'all still don't think this lady weird? Y'all still don't think this lady weird as fuck? Have you ever heard anybody say that they would date their kids under any circumstance? Hey, Muffin 218. Chick-fil-A girl, that's what she said. She said, I could talk to you and date the kids. That's a weird thing to say. Tomas, you got a weird ass mama, okay? You got a wham. You got a wham. She is a weird ass mama. Ms. Mad About Music said weird ass chick. She's a weird ass mama. She's a wham. Like George Michael when he first came out. She's a wham. I'll talk to you, but I can date the kids. OG Lot Lizard, thank you so much for the super chat. Says, does Sonya and Tomas go ponytail shopping together? Yes. Okay. All right. Thank you for the super chat, OG Lot Lizard. My answer is yes. Okay. Houston Foodie said extremely weird. Look, Tomas, you got a weird ass mama. You got a wham. You got a wham, 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 wham. You got one of them. You got a weird ass mama. Tomas, do you know that whenever you go somewhere with your mama, she is dating you? That you on a date with her? Are you aware of that? Because that's what she said. That's what she said. Okay. Extra AF. Thank you for being here today. Says, hey, y'all came out the bushes for a sec. Why does she say grandkids plural when she said Katie and Tomas? She only has one grandchild. Extra AF because she can't count. She's not good at counting. Okay. It's all what look, extra AF. She's dating her kids. It's all confusing. That's why. But thank you so much for coming out the bushes, Extra AF. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Chick-fil-A gal says she's a total disgrace. Indeed, she is. She absolutely is. She's a wham. She's a weird ass mama. Okay, but she's gonna date the kids while she's talking to Nesto. That's what happens.
You ain't got to be in the sheets every night. That's what you're saying.
I got your picture right by my bed. I'm good. I wake up to you every day. And then I go to the bathroom, you're right beside me.
Okay.
You know, I'm in there a lot. Oops. You're in the kitchen at where I'm working at.
Okay. You talked to the other guy today?
No.
He ain't answer the phone?
Hey, you talking about Ralph, my boss?
No. I'm talking about the other attorney. I just called. The one you called yesterday, but you was back in next.
No, I didn't call him. I called the public defender's office. And I was going to call him, but I had to run out the door. But then I left a freaking paper at the in my car. I'm going to do it when I get back to the car. I should be back in the car in about another hour. And then I'm going to call him. The later in the day is always better with lawyers because they usually, like, end of the day, they're down with court and all that stuff.
Okay.
But August the 3rd, that's 2 weeks. So 2 weeks on a Wednesday.
And that's for all those? That's for all those?
It just says that, but I didn't look at the other. She didn't read off, and I didn't look at the other case to see if they're going to include that since they were, like, right there together. But I'll look again on that.
Why are they on the computer, though? I wonder why it's not on the computer. I don't know why.
I only looked under that one case because I had a foot out the door when me and her was talking. But I'm going to look again when I get back in the house. I have time to do that. I got to buy Katie a shirt and pick her up.
What time the game?
7. The game is at 7. Yeah, but I got to go get her from her friend's house. And then I dropped Miles' car back to his job. Go get her from Ellie's house. And then I have to be around the house because, you know, I could go right there to Walmart or to the mall and get her a Brave shirt. And then she could just wear, you know, she's wearing my tennis shoes or whatever. You know, I got some red sneakers, some Air Force. I mean, some,
That was quick. That was quick for, what do you call that shit?
Yeah, so the preliminary hearing.
That shit was quick.
Yeah, it ought to be.
That's the way it's supposed to be going 2 weeks like that.
Yeah, but even when yours didn't, oh boy, should have, you know, I don't know. Man, I feel like that's just be the scary part. People talk a good game. You give them the money and they act all something fucking different. And then you want to act all stupid. And it's like, you're a paid attorney. So you need to act a little bit more, you know, in as an employee because you're a paid attorney. Now you work for me. You know, if you don't work for yourself, you work for that person that just pays you to do the job. So right now you're my employee.
So they gave you her telephone number? Did they give you
I got it.
Let me tell you something. If you've ever worked in the service industry in any capacity, you can't stand people like Sonya who come in and under the guise of I'm paying this, so therefore I can act as shitty as possible. I can give you the worst attitudes. because you're my quote unquote employee. That's how people treat people at McDonald's. That's how people treat waiters. That's how people treat servers at restaurants, concierge at motels, hotels, bus drivers. I drove Lyft for a while. Not Lyft. I drove Uber for a while. And let me just tell you, people treat the Uber driver like they used to treat me like I was their fucking servant, not even employee, right? People hate to see people like Sonya come into their restaurant, into their bar, because they feel like because I am the customer, I can do and say whatever I want to. And that's not the case. I have never heard of anybody hiring an attorney and looking at the attorney as their employee. That's fucking ridiculous. They are providing a service that you are paying for. Krell, Hannah, Hoover, uh, Patterson, none of these people have been Ernesto's employee. He does not employ them. They provide a service. People pay for that service, and that's really the end of it. It's not a well, you my employee, so therefore you need to jump to it. If I'm getting service at a restaurant, I treat that person that is serving me with respect, because we're both at the end of the day human beings. They're not my employee. They are employees of the restaurant. Okay? So am I going to tip them? Yes. Am I going to tip them according to the way that they provided service? Yes, I am, to a certain degree, right? You're going to get something. If it's amazing service, then, I'm always willing to tip more, but that's just me. That's just how I work with that kind of stuff, because I understand the economic situation that person is in when it comes to being paid. I get it. But even with something as a lawyer, if I have to hire a lawyer, guess what? That person is going to be treated with respect. They are not my employee. I might be paying them, but I am not their sole source of income. I did not hire them. Oh, excuse me, I take that back. I did not provide them with their office, their amenities. So all of that stuff was provided by them. They're independent agents. So this gives you an insight as to the way that she thinks, right? This gives you insight to the type of person that she is. She talks about us wanting to know Nesto's character. But guess what, Sonya? We know a lot about your character, by the things that you do, sleeping with married people, and the way that you treat people that you feel like work for you, like employees. Chick-fil-A gal says, I want respect on my job, so I'm giving out respect to others' job. Correct. How far-fetched would it be for people to pretend like we ain't never had a job before, like we ain't never had a first date before, like we've never made mistakes on our jobs before, and then turn around and hire an employee and expect and hire a lawyer, expect them to behave like an employee that's never made a mistake before? That's absolutely ridiculous. Mata said he had the nerve to agree. Well, that's what he's going to do, because he thinks she's the smartest person in the world. Sensible Creation Sister says poor retail cashiers get beat up because they are the few that came to work that day. Exactly. And you know who's beating them up, Sensible Creation Sister? People like Sonya. People like Sonya go into these places and look down on people for whatever reason. I'm just saying. Janetta says, I bet Sean Hoover checked both of them. Sean Hoover seemed like the type that would check them and then leave it alone. See, because I feel like Hannah was probably checking them over and over and over again. I bet Sean Hoover said, okay, I can show you better than I can tell you. Let's see how you do when I don't show up on June 9th. See, that's the type of person that Sean Hoover seems like he would be. Now, do I agree with that approach? No, I don't. But that's the type of dude that he seemed like he is. Let's see how well you do, since y'all know every damn thing. Let's see how you do on June 9th when I ain't there. And he was not there. Okay? I'm just saying. That irritates me so bad, because there are so many stories I could tell y'all about when I was driving Uber, because I didn't have anything else. And I'm hustling, trying to make it, trying to pay rent, which was fucking ridiculous. doing Uber. But I'm hustling, right? And the way people would get in my car and treat me, and I just wasn't putting up with it, not at all. Because this is my car. Uber didn't give me this car. When you call an Uber, you're not calling Uber's cars. You're calling somebody who has a vehicle that belongs to them that they're providing a service for you. And people lose track of that sometimes. And they act like I was the chauffeur or the butler or whatever they felt like. And I had to get with a few of them. Trust me. Trust me. I did. Uh-huh. Chick-fil-A gal says, I have teens working those jobs. I don't want nobody mistreating mine. So yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. There's a way to approach everything, right? There is a way to treat everybody, right? She don't know it. She don't know it. Chick-fil-A girl said, how the fuck you being your Uber driver? I'll be so great. Man, look. I'm not even going to get into that because it irritates me every time I talk about those days and those times. It does. It really does. Ms. Mad About Music says, yeah, Sean H. ain't playing that shit. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Let's listen to some more.
She gave me the private number for her. Yeah, she gave it to me.
Okay.
She gave it to me.
All right,
Yeah,
cool.
so I'm going to talk to her, and I know everybody be calling her to death. That's the only downside. When you get all people calling, I just got to figure her out, and hopefully she's a people person, so she's okay with, I understand, your loved one's in jail, and the system is this, so I hope she's one of them type of person.
Oh, yeah.
Instead of them people that don't need the job or work the job, like the people in the hospital,
Right.
You just sit here or people there, or the people like COs that treat y'all like shit. Like, why are you even here? Why are you working with people and you don't like people? I don't get that. How people do that. That's dumb.
That's
you
true.
should never hire people that don't like people. If you don't like working around people, it's plenty of jobs.
It is. Well, you out there enjoying your stuff today. I like that. That made me happy. That keep me motivated.
Yeah. So I was thinking about, don't you want to open up another barbershop, or are you over that?
No, I'll open it up for you.
No, I was just trying to think of something that was like, kind of like not a lot of stress, but it's a demand. But it's, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, what it is,
Something quaint and small.
Motherfuckers getting haircuts anymore. That's the problem. That's the problem.
Mm-hmm.
The niggas getting haircuts anymore. Then a lot of them ain't gonna be able to afford that shit the way shit going in a minute now.
That's why you keep it, well, it's hard, because what's the name of it? I was talking to Dion, because his barbershop is not far from Sydney's, and I was like, oh, my son could go there. Yeah, but I charge $60. I said, you charge $60 for what? Because all tomorrow get is a lineup, and he was like, I charge for a lineup. Right, I guess, the times go up, so you gotta go up, I guess, but, I was like, I guess that's okay, because you can really sometimes stretch a haircut for 2 weeks, I don't care for those $1,000 haircuts, because a haircut, again, some people, a week later, they look a hot mess, But he say, I do the facials, and I do this, and I do this. That's fine. Tomas is cheap. I don't know if he's going to do that, because he don't care about his hair right now.
Damn.
He don't care yet. For real, he pays that girl $20 or $30 just to line up his back. All she did was use the little thing and just line it. She don't taper it, fade it to the neck, none of that. He come home and I have to do that. Because I'm like, why is this all chunky right here? And so I have to taper it and fade it to the neck where, it goes down, instead of like a big shag. Remember shag?
Yeah, I remember that ugly ass shit. I hated that shit. That's when they had them bumps on their neck. That was perfect for them. That was perfect for them, boy. That shit. You remember that shit? Hello? Hello? Hello?
I hit mute, sorry.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, this shit done did the same thing the other night.
Right, last night. But I didn't hit you yesterday. Just went, I don't know what happened. Oh, that's kind of, you know what? That Mustang is okay. Now I'm just looking at it. I guess. It's okay. That Bronco look better. Fuck it. We're getting a van. We're getting an RV. We're getting an RV, boo.
So, V the one says Thomas is neurodivergent. Why that grown man need his mama to get a haircut? You know what? The way she talks about Tomas, I promise you, it's confusing sometimes, right? Because sometimes he's going to get a master's degree, but now he can't get a haircut. Sometimes he's dropping out of school, and then sometimes he's a plumber that doesn't like to plumb. I don't get it. I don't get Tomas at all. The way she describes him with the red nipples, and now he doesn't care about his hair, and she got to make the haircut appointment. I don't know. I have no idea. The way she doesn't describe Tomas the way a loving, proud mother would describe their son. You get what I'm saying, V1? I'm just saying. That's just not what it sounds like. Black Man Not Bitter says, why is she making barber appointments for her son who is a grown man? I don't know, Black Man Not Bitter, but it sounds weird. It sounds super, super weird. I don't get it. Kingdom McCush says, Topaz, don't let your moms cut your hair, sir. Worst thing in the world, let your mama cut her hair, unless your mama's a barber. Okay? Don't do it, Tomas. Don't do it, Topaz, whatever they call you. Okay? I don't call you that. Right. My Ty said now he has a master's degree, but didn't care about his hair and didn't like to plumb. What the fuck ever, man. The real VB says she talks like he's 16 years old. He's a weird son and she's a weird ass mama. V the one, when I was 16, I cared about my hair. When I was 16, I wanted to look good. All this, he don't care about his hair, trying to make it sound normal. That's not normal. That's not normal at all. Jet Black Straight says she's such a weirdo. She is. And listen, she about to say some more weird shit. Listen.
Mm-hmm. You can RV and Vegas is about to be the shit. By the time all this stuff is over, man. Yeah, I spent 6 months in Vegas.
What time you got over there?
I got here at 12, but I was fussing, most of the time I was here.
You almost got some tickets already.
No, I don't. I'm get them when I just walk up there, because we just trying to be in the building. We don't really care about the seats. We're just trying to get in the building.
Oh, okay.
That's all. You know how black folks are. We're just trying to walk around. We're just trying to be in the place. We don't care about other shit. You know what I'm saying? We're not black people.
Right.
Like my Nickelback ticket, I got the last section before you get to the line. Because remember I told you, my ticket was $150, and I'm like at the grass.
Damn.
That's expensive, right? Remember on concerts it used to be $20, $30, movies was $5?
Yeah, I remember that.
What? This shit's $700 for a front row seat.
Damn.
You got me fucked up. I love the group, and I wouldn't mind going to that type of concert because I can be around white people like that. They kind of conduct themselves a little bit different. Like now we can't go to like these little young rap concerts because these fools like to fight and they're rude as hell. They don't know how to talk to you. It's crazy.
So when your concert coming that you pay for, you going to see?
July 30, the last Sunday of the month.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. Nickelback.
Look at this photograph.
Nickelback. I love that group.
Shout out to Shay. Shout out to Shay for throwing in some Nickelback love. Okay. All right. Ms. Mesmerized says she treats Tomas like he has extra chromosomes. She do. She treats Tomas like something wrong. Like really. Like she got to buy his clothes and get his haircut. She's weird. She just is. But thank you for the super chat. Ms. Mesmerized, that shit was funny. Okay. BN says, I'm very intentional about how I treat anyone who provides service. I love changing the narrative because we all don't act like that. Correct, BN, correct. I just feel like, people that do those things, they are counting on people. Now, BN, just like anything else, there are people who are bad service providers and they're in the wrong field. That's in every industry, right? But we're talking about the people that are working hard, the people that are doing what they need to do, trying to feed the kids, pay the bills, and all that other stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna help. I'm gonna treat them well. I'm gonna tip them. I am. Because we're at the end of the day, we're all humans, right? I mean, that's what counts. TDC says Shay is messy and I love it. Look, she throws so much shade at these people. It's hilarious. It is absolutely hilarious. Justin's mom said, yeah, buy him a belt. Yeah, she had to buy him a belt. The hell? I don't understand. I don't understand. The real B Law and Order certified says, I hope she's lying as usual about Topaz, trying to make it like he needs her. She's not so damn annoying. Honestly, I don't think she is, because I think, like, when you're a kid, you don't know I really do think that she thought that that's what she had to do. Because remember, the real VB, she does not like girls, she does not like women. So it makes sense that she would dote over him as if he can't do anything because she admires men and boys, right? So she has a bias against her daughters and her grandchildren, but she's going to favor the boy, Topaz, whatever his name is. Being Rendition says Shay be shading the mess out of Sonya. Sure do. My God. It's bad. It's bad. Maretta says, I'm a good tipper. Got that from my daddy. Absolutely. Now, here's the thing, Maretta. A lot of people say, well, tipping, they should pay the employees better, so therefore I'm not going to tip and all this other stuff. And I feel the same way. However, I feel like that if you don't think tipping is right, if you think that restaurants should pay their employees more, don't go to restaurants and expect good service and then take that out on the waiter or the waitress or whoever's bringing your stuff. Don't take it out on them if you disagree with tipping. If you disagree with tipping as an institution, I feel like don't go to restaurants, because you're not changing anything by not giving that person a tip. That's not changing the situation. So, but a lot of people go out to prove a point. Well, I'm not going to leave a tip because the restaurant should be paying them, not me. Okay, yeah, I think the same way. But look, don't take your ass to the restaurant. That's all I'm saying. Don't take your ass to the restaurant. Just let the people that want to tip eat at restaurants. That's what I'm saying. Absolutely. All right. So, Jackie Gates, thank you so much for being a member. It has been 30 days. Everybody, Jackie Gates has a member milestone. Jackie Gates with the member milestone. Thank you so much for rocking with your boy for 30 days. I do appreciate that as always. Okay. Thank you. Excuse me. No 504 says I tip everyone even when the service is bad. I just don't tip as much because of how I was treated. Correct. Right. Again, everybody's service isn't just spectacular, but I do feel like that people are people at the end of the day, and we're all human beings. You know what I mean? We're all human beings. Extra AF says during slavery, women held their sons close out of fear for them. They taught girls to be strong because it was inevitable that they would lose their men and be abused by master and his wife. That is absolutely true. That is true. That is true. And I think that there are some things that are generational that are passed down. But I really do believe that in the case of Sonya, it's a matter of misogyny more than anything else, But that is a very, very, very true fact that Extra AF has pointed out. Very true. I just don't think it applies to Sonya. but it doesn't make what you just said any less true. Extra AF, and I do appreciate that that you pointed that out. Let's listen to some more.
When you talk to them, ask them when is that the time frame for that first case.
Other stuff?
Huh?
Those pornography shit?
No. I need to know about the other one.
The one that you got indicted on?
No, okay. I need to know what's the
Oh, okay, the R case. Okay.
Yeah, I need to know what do you call it? Well, I'm going for a preliminary. How long they take for the preliminary? Because I know you got to go to Superior Court for that.
I want to ask her when can she come and see us and have a talk, because
Yeah.
it's a lot. It's your life.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's definitely a lot. I definitely got to get them phone records before I go to that court date. Show where I was at. I definitely got to get that.
Yeah. What's the name? Should be able to get that? Your attorney. I wonder how much they cost to get them.
He can't do nothing, man. He can't do shit. He
already know.
He ain't.
Already know.
I'm really. I gave that money for nothing. That money is for nothing. Yeah.
Yeah. Court appointed. He doing court appointed work. That's how he acting, like a court appointed attorney.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Big ticket court appointed.
Yeah, and that's what they say. They say they call him on the gram.
Really?
Yeah. He said it. I heard him talking about me. I'm a court appointed. Yeah, you are. That's the way.
Yeah, I screenshotted when he was talking about it and sent it to him.
Yeah.
Because I wanted him to see that. Because he talks so much about himself like he that dude. He that, you know what I'm saying? But you're not acting like you that anything.
No.
You just sold yourself to get that money. You rushed him to pay you before your true colors came out, so you can see how sorry your ass really is.
Yeah.
That's all. That's the game. That's the game right there. Rush him to pay you, knowing damn well you wasn't going to show up here and there, because there's no, for how the court works, there's no reason for you to sit here and rush me to pay you in full when it's going to be a hearing this month, and then 2 months later another hearing. What are you doing between those 2 months? What have you done on my case? Nothing. You've done nothing.
Let me tell y'all something. I remember being a kid, and when I was a kid, there was this one toy that I wanted because I saw it on a commercial. It was one of those newfangled Transformers that transformed on its own, and it popped up and it rolled across the floor, right? And I remember watching the commercial thinking, wow, it transforms by itself and then it rolls across the floor. I was so excited, right? I was like, oh my God, every time I saw this commercial, I just wanted this thing, and I begged my mama, and I got it. She got it for me, okay? Bless her soul. She got me this damn toy, right? I got it. I opened it up. Got ready for some exciting things to happen, right? Pushed down on the thing, it popped up, and it didn't go anywhere. It didn't roll anywhere. And I kept doing it, and I kept doing it, and I kept doing it, right? The problem wasn't the toy. You know what the problem was? I was trying to make it work on carpet. The instruction book said you need hardwood floors in order for it to work indoors. Now, I say all of this to say that maybe, Nesto and Sonya, it's not the lawyer. Maybe it's what the lawyer is working with. Because, see, my toy was built for hardwood floors. A lot of these lawyers that you're talking about are built for people who actually have an innocent case, who actually have a decent alibi, who actually have reasons why and proof as to why they're not guilty. Did you ever think that maybe the lawyer wasn't working right? Wasn't because of the lawyer, it was because of what the lawyer's working with. Did you ever think of that? That maybe it's not the lawyer, maybe it's the client. I mean, it was the case in this toy, because when I did take it outside Chick-fil-A, girl, It worked just fine. I just couldn't play with it in the house because we had carpet. So could it possibly be, just think about it now, all right? Could it possibly be that your lawyer isn't performing the way you think that they should because of the things that this lawyer has to work with, whereas the other people he could take outside and play with on the concrete? And it works a lot better on the concrete and not on the carpet. Nesto is a bunch of carpet. All these lawyers were not meant to be played with on carpet. Could that be the problem? Maybe, possibly. I'm just saying. It seems that they think of everything else. They had a problem with Patterson. There was a problem with Crail. There's a problem with Hannah. There's a problem with Hoover now. Because Hoover say, fuck it, I'd rather do anything else besides represent this Negro right here. So could it possibly be that it's not the lawyers at all? Could it be that the problem is fucking Nesto? I'm just saying. Because it just seems to me that they've thought of everything else except that. That they've made every excuse for the lawyers except that. That's all I'm saying. Ms. Unique just became a member. Wow, Ms. Unique, thank you so much for joining the membership. I do appreciate that. I appreciate that a lot. Everybody, we have a new member. It is Ms. Unique. Everybody, welcome Ms. Unique. She is our newest member of the Tribe family keeps growing, absolutely keeps growing. Janetta says Nesto is definitely the problem. The lawyers can only do so much. He keeps getting into shit, right? And more shit keeps coming up, right? I mean, more shit keeps coming up as they keep going, as they go through more indictments, more evidence, more witnesses coming forward. Who knows from the time that witness list came out, how many more witnesses are on it? You see what I'm saying? I mean, it's just it's absolutely ridiculous that they expect top-notch attorney service when he is one of the worst clients that you could possibly have. You know what I'm saying? Let's listen to some more.
Nothing. And to prepare for my case, it took you a day. Exactly. So, but you rushing me to hurry up and pay this because it had you not. And 2 months in, you saw what he was. You could have been like, nah, I'm good. I'm not going to give you the rest of the money. You know, if we're done, I'm going to take this and go and find somebody else. Can't do it. You stuck like Chuck because old boy got all your money.
Got it.
You know, and it's like, but at the same time, it's like, we need to add, if she come out to be better than him, I would just drop his ass and use her for every fucking thing.
Oh, we're going to see.
Yeah.
We're going to see. We're going
Yeah.
to see. Okay.
I don't give refunds. Man, you should get sued for the shit for your services you charging.
Yeah.
You should get sued.
Well.
Point blank period.
I got to move forward, so let me,
Yeah, I mean, thank God he's on the light cases. He ain't on the more serious shit. Because I'd really be fucked up. Put your life in his hands when you got cases that hold 20 plus years, and you looking at him like, what? I mean, you know.
Yeah, this is true. Very, very, very true.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm cool then. I had a productive day so far. That's good. You gotta get that neck straightened out now, though. But you're walking around.
Oh, my God. Sit here like, yeah, I'm trying not to think about it because it hurts. It hurts when I move a certain way, so I'm trying not to think about it.
Is it
It
calming
hurts
down?
so bad. No, it's like it got worse.
What?
It's like it got worse. But you
Why
know
don't you
what?
go get your massage and get that crank out your neck?
I was thinking that because they know how to do it, but I don't know. What if it's something else?
It ain't nothing else. Hey, it ain't nothing else. If it was something else, I'd tell you it's the same thing I had. So you gotta work.
Oh.
That's all it is. I done already been through that.
You got to get that crank out your neck. Chick-fil-A gal, go get your massage so you can get that crank out your neck. Shit. I don't know how you walk around here, Linda, with that crank in your neck, my tie. Damn it, man. You can't be productive, Shay B, with a crank in your neck. God dug it. You got to get that crank out your neck. Shit. It's the same thing, Bevy C, Michi 3, and Dion's breaks that he going through. You got to get the crank out your neck. God dug it. What the hell? Y'all think y'all going to get stuff done? You got to get the crank out your neck, damn it. I don't know, Janetta, but you got to get it out your neck, okay? Janetta said, what's a crank? I don't know, okay? But Nesto is telling you, Janetta, that the reason why you can't be as productive as you possibly could be is because you got a crank in your neck, damn it. Now go get the crank out your neck. Shit. Y'all walk around here with all these cranks in your neck, want to know why you can't get stuff done. It's because you got a crank in your neck. Nesto been through it. Shit. 80% CMOS says your neck ain't strong enough for those ponytails. 80% CMOS, maybe if she got the crank out of her neck, it would be. Did you think of that? Did you ever think of that? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Get the crank out, and maybe it'll help. Shay B says, I'm under the impression that Sonya's son is a recluse gamer type fellow. I don't believe that her description of him is accurate. Just because she's saying it doesn't mean it's true. That's true. That's true. But I think that, but here's the thing, Shay B, I think that what you're saying and what I'm saying can be true at the same time. I think it doesn't have to be, an or, it can be an and. I think he's all of those things, and she dotes over him because that's the boy, because she doesn't like girls and she doesn't like women. I think both things can be true. And I think that because of the way she dotes over him, he doesn't. That causes him to be recluse. You see what I'm saying? So I believe you, Shady. I mean, I believe you. I just don't think that it has to be an or. I think it can be an and. Yeah. That's just, my thought. Janetta says, I had an interesting conversation with the top criminal lawyer. His client kept giving me what I needed to lock him up. His lawyer could not understand. I told him it was because you are his lawyer, right? I mean, Mary Willis says, I hate Shirley was putting out the money and Sonya running the show. Ain't that something? Ain't that something? Dimples Wimple said Nesto was used to committing crimes and still getting a slap on the wrist and getting out. Now he done fucked up the devil's money and he's never getting out. Ooh, Nesto. Let me just sum it up, Nesto, in case you're listening somehow. That's a lot of words that Dimples Wimples just put into the chat, okay? I'll break it down for you because I know you're slow. You know you done fucked up, don't you? That's what she just said, okay? In case you ain't never seen Menace to Society, you know you done fucked up, don't you? Okay, that's what she just said. I just summed it up for you, okay? All right? I hope that got the crank out your neck. Hope it did. Just need to get that crank out your neck, okay? All right? Yeah. Shavy said native, I can definitely agree. Yeah, I mean, look, I feel like I've known people, I went to school with kids like him, where their mom makes it unbearable to be who they are. Their mom has an idea of who they think they should be, and so therefore it causes them to not want to be out and about and be social, So I think that's what he's going through. I actually, in all sincerity, feel bad for the little dude because he ain't asked for none of this, and his mama just keeps making it worse and worse and worse. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Hold on. What you say? The real VB says Dude, you're the habitual criminal and not honest about it to the one person you should be honest with, your damn lawyer. Let it go. You're going to prison, nasty Nesto. Damn it, man, in my native. Damn it, man. Absolutely. I listen. He painted himself into a corner, right? He painted himself into the corner, and the more he holds on to his bullshit, the more time he's going to get, and he'll figure all that out once he actually gets the time. I guess. I don't know. Now, Janetta, before I read this, I want you to know it's a lot of Ohio people in here. Okay. I'm gonna read this now. I ain't say this. Janetta said this. Okay. Janetta said, I'm starting to think that people from Ohio embellish. One of my in-laws claimed her sister was going to medical school. These days, she barely works. Sonya tells the same stories. I don't know if it's an Ohio thing. I know a lot of people from a lot of places that do the same thing. I'm just saying. Dion's break says she's transforming into a clucker. Oh my God. Bevy C said her ignorance is infuriating. That's why we pick on her, Bevy C. That's why we pick on her. We take our infuriation out on her. Okay. Linda says a monkey wrench was thrown into that revolving door and is now stuck. Hell yeah. Shay says, and Tomas probably can't stand that shit, just like he told her, don't discuss him. He doesn't like it. Right. I mean, who would? You know what I mean? Like, this shit is embarrassing. It is not the flex that Sonya think it is. It is absolutely embarrassing. Matter of fact, let's listen to her embarrass herself and her family more.
Both sides.
Yeah. Really?
In here. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Really? In here?
Yeah, I told you like about 2 months ago. Yeah. Nick was fucked up. Yeah. And the back of my shoulder. I feel like it goes up under my I feel like it goes up under your shoulder blade. On the top. Going to the bar. I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like something. I feel like it's like a, you know how rubber band, you're pulling the rubber band.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
That's how I feel. That's how I feel. I know what you're going through. You good. You're going to walk that thing out. You just got to move around. That's all.
Kicking my ass right now, buddy.
Yeah.
It is.
Get up under that hot water. Let that shit.
I did that this morning, and nothing helped. It didn't work.
So you're saying you was up under the hot water for about what?
Yeah. Oh, no, I don't be in the water that long. Yeah. I think the water supply is bad for us, so it's got to be bad for our skin. So I get in and get the fuck out, because that water, all them chemicals and stuff they put in that water, you know, that shit is recycled. So I'm like, The studies are going to show the water causes cancer shortly. Everything else is causing it. They're going to be like, you know.
All right, y'all. Let's discuss. Okay. I know this is what y'all came for. All right. I already know because I know y'all. Okay. I know that y'all came here because y'all knew that I was going to talk about the fact that this heifer don't take a bath. All right. You came here because you knew that I was going to talk about the fact that Sonya Waller Durham Jackson III is afraid to take a bath. She's afraid of water. This is why y'all came. Okay. Sonya Waller Durham Jackson III is a woman who has no choice but to smell bad. Okay. No choice. Nesto said, I know you stayed in the hot water to help the crank in your neck. She said, I don't stay in water that long. Hey, Baba Lady, how you doing? Y'all know damn well. Y'all know damn well that Native likes to bathe, okay? One of the things about Native that you will find if you ever come across me in real life is that Native smell good, y'all. And it's not a cover-up smell good. Sometimes it can just be the soap. Sometimes I'm just running to the store real quick, right? but I just got out the shower and I've used my milled soap, right? My coconut milled soap, and it smells really good by itself. But then sometimes I did spray on a little bit of the Yves Saint Laurent cologne that I got. Sometimes I'll use my Elements oil that I got, but it's not to cover up anything. It's to enhance. Okay. Because native like to smell good. Okay. Thank you, Bible Lady. I forgot. See, Bible Lady can attest. Okay. Bible Lady met me in real life. Native smell real good. It's one of those things that I pride myself in. Okay. But here's the foundation of it, y'all. It starts with a bath or a shower. Okay. It starts with a bath. Now, I don't know if I've shared with everybody, but I have been on a workout journey this entire month of June, which is why I was worn out about the middle of the month of June. Right, I'm going to the gym 5 days a week, y'all. Okay, it's been a lot, right? But I'm gonna tell you what happens after every time I go to the gym. I take a damn bath. Now I take a shower. Now last night, because of some soreness that I had, I did soak, and I soaked in some Epsom salts and some Dr. Teals, and and I bathed that way. But I did take a bath, y'all, and it wasn't just for a few minutes because I'm afraid that the water gonna give me cancer. Okay, okay. That's not. I ain't scared of the water giving me cancer because that's bullshit. It sounds like an excuse for a stanky little person that doesn't want to take a bath. All right. All I'm saying, y'all, is she's giving you an excuse for when she goes on her tour. Remember, she said she was going on tour. Okay. She's giving you the excuse right now in 2023 that when she goes on her tour in 2025, she ain't gonna be smelling all that right. She ain't gonna be smelling all that right because she don't stay in the water but for a few seconds, maybe a few seconds. See, and here's one of the worst things, ladies. Ladies, y'all help me out with this because I know you know ladies that do this. It's ladies that don't bathe but then try to cover it up with some sort of smell good, right? Ladies that come out the house ain't took a bath in 3-4 days, but yet they gonna spray a little like something on themselves. Huh? Huh? Y'all know them ones? Kingdom of Kush? Kingdom of Kush said, come out smelling like onions? Uh-huh. Cause they think don't nobody know about that shit but them. Uh-huh. Miss Unique, listen, I know you just became a member. But Miss Unique, I know you know what I'm talking about. I know you know. I know you know what I'm talking about. Dimples Wumple says smell like salmon and shrimp water with some cucumber with some cucumber spray on top of it. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah. Y'all, I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you right now. Sonya is gonna show up in your town. Okay. And she gonna stink. You heard it from me first. When you come back to the live and you say, oh, I was out and I seen Sonya and I walked up to her and she smelled like Funyuns and hard times. I believe you. Because right here in 2023, she telling you that she don't like water. In 2025, she ain't got water to take a shower. She bathes at the Planet Fitness and washes her hair out in the driveway. Okay? Does that sound like a person that will smell pleasant? Does this look like a person that would smell pleasant? I'm just saying. Huh? I'm asking. I'm asking a question. Does that sound like somebody that's going to smell pleasant And does that look like somebody that would smell pleasant? Look at her, y'all. Look at her. My tie that North Carolina gonna be the first. She gonna stop in Charlotte because she said that Charlotte is just like Atlanta. See, Mary Willis, you my people. Mary Willis said, I love taking a bath. That is a must. I love it. I go through a whole thing. I got my beard wash. Okay. It's a face and beard wash that I use daily. Okay. I shave. I don't shave in the bath, but I shave my head. I get in there. I let the hot water run across it. Use my beard my beard stuff to make my beard smell good. Use my body. I got like 3 different types of things plus the soap. Man, I'm all over it. I am all over it. It is very important for me, and it takes me longer than a minute. Okay, I'm in the shower for a minimum of 15 minimum. Okay, sometimes we can go to 30. Depending on how I'm feeling that day, maybe I do need to just let the hot water run across whatever muscle is aching. Maybe that is a thing, but 15 minimum. Okay, minimum. And this heifer right here is trying to explain why she don't like taking a doggone bath. See, Nesto, this is why we ain't the same, Nesto. I can't be with nobody like that. I can't be with nobody that shits in a damn diaper and don't like to take a bath at the same time. You would think that her shitting in the diaper and shitting as much as she does would make her want to take longer baths, right? To get all the shit smell out, to make sure that all of her pores are without the shit smell and the shit stains, but she stays in the shower, in the bath for less than a minute. I'm just saying. Her words, not mine. Okay. Okay. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Uh-huh. Justin's mom says, "Don't tell Bougie Sonya's going to be in Charlotte." Let me send a message over to Bougie right now. Boys Nana said, "Wash your ass, Sonya." No, she allergic to the water. The water gonna give her cancer. The water gonna give her cancer. That's what she said. Okay, that's what she said. Salt and Pepper Trusted says, "Probably leave booty crumbs on the toilet seat." Probably so. That makes sense to me. My Ty said, "Native, are you trying to get the crank out your neck?" I don't know what the hell crank is. So, hey, let's talk about it all. Said confirmation, she does not wash her ass. No, she does not. Shit. Oh my God. Ugh. Oh, I bet she smelled like pent up frustration. Ugh. 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 All right. Let's listen.
Shallow bath water and da-da-da-da-da. They just came out with the beach thing, which I already knew about. The ocean water was bad. With all the toxins and the chemicals. Because of all that stuff they dump out there. They dump a lot of shit in the water. A lot. A lot of toxins, chemicals. The boats drop the shit and piss in there. And then people, and that stuff rush up on the shore, and you go into the beach thinking, oh, no, it's not. That water is nasty. I do not put
New York water.
I don't put my ass in nobody's water. I don't need nothing coming up off, vaginas.
I don't put my ass in nobody's water. Okay? I don't put my ass in nobody's water. That's what Lil Stank said. Lil Stank said, I don't put my ass in nobody's water. I ain't making this shit up, y'all. All right.
Fuck out.
So how you gonna enjoy the beach? So you're not gonna go skiing?
I look at it. I enjoy it by just looking. I'll stick my toe in it, but that's it. That's all they're gonna get out of me is a foot. But I'm not putting no open pores of my body in nobody's water. I don't trust the government. Fuck them. We gotta survive. It's best to be side-eye with everybody than to be open and get screwed. And then you got something that's irreversible. And you sitting there crying like, all them trips to the beach, I should have never did that. Hair fall out, something.
How do you know that the beach gonna get you fucked up? How do you know that? You've been going.
Because if there's toxins and all of that shit in the water, and then you stick your ass in the water, all them open pores, your butt crack and your vagina, you don't have one of those. But you know what I'm saying? and all that water's going up in there and seeping in there, man. That's why they say don't eat the fish. They say the seafood ain't even good for you no more because of the water. The water's fucked up. But I don't eat seafood, so it's no big deal for me. But all the people that eat all that shrimp and crab and stuff and all that mercury that's in the water, seafood is not good for you. It's not healthy. The best thing to do is get some land and grow you some vegetables and eat your little vegetables and berries and fruit. And that's it. Yep. And live off of that. Our bodies was actually built for that anyway. You know?
Damn.
Okay.
Now you gonna call Hannah today? You said you gonna call both of them today?
Hannah Montana. Yeah, I'm gonna call her today. Definitely don't call her today. I'm not gonna procrastinate on you. We gotta get you squared away. We gotta get you free. You gotta get all this bullshit off you. All these fucking lies, these motherfuckers.
Okay, and also they got, and I understand too that I understand this part now because I've been asking questions. The police coming and the person who said it, they have to write a statement and they have to sign it. And they have to have it there at the preliminary hearing too. Because they don't care about what the police say. And what the police say, they're bound that shit over.
They still gotta prove it. They can't just say it because the way they know now in this climate, they know police lie like a fucking criminal.
No, that's
and prosecutors lie. All of that shit come out.
I need you to find out what judge I'm going in front of. Because I hope it ain't that other Manning shit. Boy, I hope it ain't her. Because she that's the one give them high-ass bonds. Yeah, I hope it's judge.
The key, your bond, that is going to be little because it's a little case. But they know they got you on that other stuff that's holding you. That's why they don't really, that's why that other bond, they only gave you 10,000, which is like 1,000 on each. So, on the last time you went to court, because they know that other stuff is going to hold you, that fucking ridiculous $800,000 bond on a picture that you murdered somebody.
Ain't that crazy? That shit is
That's a murder. That's a murder bond.
It's crazy.
And it don't make no sense because, that's why your dumbass attorney should have said something. When she tried to say, and they tried to make it like, look, each count holds its own bond. So while y'all talking about more to come, that's okay. So when those come, those are going to have bonds too. So for you to sit there and try to base this particular incident and say make it high, no. If you got more cases coming, all of those cases carry a bond. That's just what it is.
Lord have mercy. Black but not bitter said, no wonder Nesto didn't want to kiss her. He could probably smell the funk coming from her booty. Ain't nothing worse than a funky woman, a black but not bitter. As a single man. Now I'm going to tell you the opposite of that. Ain't nothing better. Oh my God. Ain't nothing better than a good smelling woman. Oh my God. There is in me personally, and I can't speak for nobody else, but for me personally, you can get me with my nose. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. I've seen women walking towards me, and boy, I pass by them. They smell amazing, and I am turning my head. I am turning around. I want to know who that is. At minimum, tell me what the hell that is that you got on. Okay? That happens to me all the time. Whether it be in Kroger, whether I'm passing by them at the Quick Trip, it don't matter. The smell, that smell, ooh, woo. But look, there's nothing worse than a funky one. Okay, ain't nothing worse than that. It's the worst shit ever. It is the absolute worst shit ever. Okay. Whew. But let's talk about it, y'all. Why he don't like Judge Manning? Why he don't like Judge Manning? Is it because Judge Manning told him he wasn't getting out? Is it because right before Judge Manning gets ready to start, she goes pre-trial? Is that why? I love Judge Manning. If y'all ever get a chance to go to her page on YouTube and watch some of her other hearings besides Nesto, she's like that on all of them. Judge Manning actually had a sovereign citizen in her court. Oh my God. You can imagine how that shit turned out. But yes, yeah, it is the worst. I am Coco. The worst. Oh my God. Oh my God. The worst. Whew. Shay B, Shay B said, girl, you better get in that water and wash down all through there. You would think so, right? You would think so. Myaretta said Judge Manning told him the truth. You are not getting out, sir. Stay away from animals. Does he have a place to live? Stay out of Fulton County. Oh man, I'm telling you, he do not like her. He do not like her. Give up your passport. You are not getting out, sir. Good luck to you. Pre-trial. That's what I love that. I love that. Oh man, let's listen.
And y'all depleted this man all of his stuff and his money.
Wait. Also, you can ask him, is it going to be Zoom or is it courtroom?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be one of those.
You have 1 minute remaining.
She better come see you. How's that? She going to fight for you and she had a conversation with you.
They're not doing that. They do that, they're going to do it on a screen. They're not going to come face to face like that. They ain't doing
She still got to come and see you to talk to you.
Yeah, but they ain't doing that.
Because you don't have a statement with the police or anything for them to even say, well, we read a statement. You ain't got shit.
Okay. Well, okay. What time will we call you back? About after the game? When the game over with?
Yeah, you can call me in.
Yeah, because you got a lot going on. You got a lot going on. All right. I like you very much. Enjoy your day. I like you enjoying your day. That's great.
Enjoy your day. Enjoy your day. I thought it was hard to do so. Go outside, please.
I am. I'm going. So they call it 2 o'clock. I am going out.
Okay. Take your ass outside. Take your ass outside.
I'm trying to keep my little six pack, but shit.
That's okay. I don't care.
Yeah, you funny.
You fine. You look good. You look good, bro.
All right.
You fine.
Bye.
Bye.
Listen, y'all, I'm not gonna do the thing I usually do when she says that, which is ask y'all if Nesto is fine, because y'all just go off on this dude. So I'm not gonna ask y'all if Nesto was fine, okay? Because she seems to think that Nesto's fine, and we see what she looks like. Look at her one more time on the screen, okay? She thinks that Nesto is fine. Okay, so not gonna ask y'all if Nesto is fine. Okay, I already know what you all think. But what I am going to ask y'all is, did we learn anything on this first call? Because I don't think that we did. I learned absolutely nothing except for Sonya stank, and I already knew that. I told y'all that a long time ago, that heifer stank. Now, without her, with her lacking water experience, I'm going to say she stinks even more. Okay? Okay? All right? I'm just saying. I am Coco said he is not fine. And the fact he's stupid makes it worse. Make Beauty Forever said Nesto looked like a fish-eyed fool. Let me see. Do I have any evidence of that? Yep. I agree. Make Beauty Forever. I agree. Fish-eyed fool. I agree. I would say so. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Let's listen to call number 2.
How are you?
I was going to beat you up if you did not call me.
You said tonight. You didn't say.
I was going to beat you up if you did not call me.
Oh, yeah, I was going to call you. Sorry, excuse me. Yeah, how are you?
I'm good. No, how are you? That's the question.
Well, Sonya, according to the way he was choking, it sounds like he still had Peter's horn that he was shining up the night before. That cough was a little suspect, y'all. That cough was a little I'm good. How you? No, that's still it sound like you were shining up St. Peter's horn, okay, for you to blow it all night long. That's what it sounded like to me. I ain't no medical expert, but damn it, man, that cough was a little suspect. Sound like you got a little something stuck down there. Okay, that's what it sounded like to me. Okay, but carry on. Shit, I don't know.
Sound like you're eating something.
No, nigga, it sounded like you was eating something. But okay, whatever. Whatever.
I'm in the kitchen about to, I'm stirring up something, about to eat it, like in about 5 minutes, about to eat. But I am, how do you know that?
Huh?
Huh? How do you know that?
We're connected.
I know, right? How do you even know I'm in the kitchen? Cooking, that's not with food.
Yeah, we're connected.
I love you. You feel better? Oh my God.
Every time I see you, I feel better. I'm going to try to, I told you, you keep me going. You keep me going. It's nothing.
Okay, now.
There's really nothing else to look forward to be honest.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I guess. You don't feel that way, but I guess I understand how you feel.
Yeah, so, well, I'm going to stay positive like you said. I'm going to try to do that. I don't know what the future's going to be. I'm just assuming. I'm assuming.
Don't know what the future's going to be.
Huh?
Trying to hope for the best. That's all we can do.
Yeah.
Hope for the best. Not stressed on all. And I have some ideas. I'm going to do everything in my power to help you.
I definitely appreciate it. I definitely do.
I know.
Yeah, I definitely
I
do.
know you do. Yeah. I'm going to do everything in my power to help you. Make sure you get out of this. Just a little pickle.
Yeah. We're going to have a ball once we get out of here, though. Once we have a ball. I do know that, boy.
We are. We're going to have a nice little simple life. Hopefully you don't miss, you just live on your memories and be okay with that. That's what I do. I live on my memories.
You what?
Live on your memories. Because my life is so dull right now, I just live on my memories of when I used to just, have an exciting life. And that's why I'm okay. Because it's like I did that, so I have great memories of, oh yeah, I did that, today I did this. Anytime I wanted to do something, I just did it.
I have.
You get me? Yeah, so you just live on your memories, and this is just the retirement of the wind down of life. That's all. So you just do simple things.
Yeah, I can.
You gotta make sure you can, though. I mean, if you can't, I don't know what to tell you.
No. I mean, I have some good memories. I do have some good, bad. I got it all. It's right now. Just in my mind, it's like I'm going out like a fucking. You see my folks. I just feel like I'm going out like a
I know.
You know what I'm saying? That's all.
Yeah.
You get so far, then you go, why you go that far? And then you just go all the way down to the end to be some garbage. That's all. That's what's wrong with me right now. But I'm here to come back. Well, at least I can smile in your face and be happy. I definitely can do that. I mean, I see what I got going on. I understand what's going on. When it comes down to you, yeah. But you're right. This shall pass. But damn.
I know.
I want y'all to really think about what she's saying. All right. She's saying that her life is dull and all she has is her memories. But why though? Is it because you've chosen to anchor yourself, to tether yourself, to tie yourself with Nesto? That's why your life is dull? That's why you're not hanging with Diamond and the franchise boys and Lil Scrappy and Madison and going out and having a good time at the club with those people? Is that why you're not managing strip clubs? Is that why you're no longer a CO? You're no longer practicing law? Is it because you tied yourself to Nesto? Is that why all you have is your memories? Because to me, if I believe the shit that you say, which I do not, but if I were to believe these things, right, I would think that you would be able to just jump back into the strip club industry, which, according to you, was exciting, working under the table in the back room of the strip club, managing the way things come out. I would think that you'd be able to get back into that life rather easily in Atlanta, Georgia. I would think that you'd be able to manage some artists or be connected to the right people. I would think that you would be able to call some of your connections in the industry Why are you not out there with your niece making more bad things to put on YouTube? More horrible skits and movies? Your niece has a record contract. Why are you not out there with her? Is it because you've chosen to tether yourself to Ernesto? Delicate Dale said, memories like the corners of my mind. Yes, Delicate Dale. I'm just trying to understand why she's complaining about her life and the memories that she's had when she's of an age where she can still do more shit. Y'all think she was lying, y'all? 80% CMOS, do you think she was lying? Huh? Because to me, it sounded like she was lying. I don't know. Prima Wanda, first of all, good to see you. Second of all, Prima Wanda says it would hurt Sonya to put a cup of bleach in her bath water. It wouldn't hurt Sonya to put a cup of bleach in her bath water. It would hurt the cup of bleach. Okay? The cup of bleach would be the worst for that. Okay? Prima Wanda. I would hate it for that cup of bleach. Ew. 80% CMOS says she has 5 in-person memories and his IG to live for. Ain't that some shit? Keisha Love says, not managing the way things come out. I'm late here, but Native, you're hilarious. Listen, Keisha Love, that's what she did at the strip club. She managed the way things were to come out at strip club. Okay? Okay? All right? I'm just saying. Make Beauty Forever says, if Sonya talking, she lying. I think so, too. Because what's keeping her from going back and to do the things that she says she used to do? What? Nothing, right? Her kids are of a certain age to do whatever they want to do, right? So 2025, she's out in this RV, but never in any of these calls did she say, I want to be out here in a temporary RV permanently. You see what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know. It sounds like she lying. That's what it sounds like to me. I don't know. Y'all tell me if I'm wrong.
I mean, it's a bad storm, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The truth will set you free.
Well, yeah.
As they say in Jesus' world.
No, this is true.
The truth will set you free.
Well, I'm going back and forth.
Name.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm definitely going back and forth. It's a
I know. It's a lot. It's a lot. I won't even try to convince you anything other. I know you're gonna have some downtime while you're going through this. You're gonna feel fucked up. You're gonna feel like it's just, because of everybody. It's one thing if everybody who was innocent got off and went their way, but because that right there alone, we know that people that are innocent get fucked over, and that part makes it, hard.
Right.
If you was innocent, would you want to hear that? I'm just saying. If you was truly innocent, if you really didn't do what you're being accused of doing, would you want somebody on the phone with you telling you that innocent people get fucked over? I'm just saying. She's his strongest advocate, according to Sylvia. That's all I'm saying.
You could just get off by just being, not guilty or something, and that's fine. But we know.
I got my work. I got my work. I got a lot of work to do. That's all.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I do, but I don't. I do, but I don't. So.
A lot.
That's all. Right now, it's just a painful waiting mental state.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it is. Yeah. That's what it is. So.
I hope so. Yeah, you be all right.
Well, you sure doing a great job. Just right now. You're doing a great job. You're doing a great job. Do I go to court in the morning? Because that's like the day of my day is packing up and going down there, sitting down there and coming back. That's what it seems like to me every week or something.
As long as it's closer to the end.
It don't feel like it. That's exactly.
I feel like he's throwing more shit. Anybody else out there mad at you? Goddamn, any more females want to throw some more shit out there?
No, let me explain something to you. That's what I'm saying, man. It's just what it is motherfuckers not around. That's all it is. Not around. Nobody have the answers for this, that. You know how it go. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is.
Lady Janice, no, that's not what she said. What she said was the truth shall set you free in Jesus' land. She's mocking his religion again. Okay. She said in Jesus' land, not in Jesus' name. She doesn't believe in Jesus. Every time she gets the opportunity, Lady Janice, to mock his religion, she's going to do it. She said that truth shall set you free in Jesus' land. That's what she said. Uh-huh. That is what she said. She is she's horrible. Because even if you don't believe, you don't have to mock what somebody else believes. But that's what she said, Lady Janice. I just wanted to clear that up for you.
I know what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all it is. It's man, anytime motherfucker be gone, motherfucker get scared. It is what it is. So I ain't not gonna get on that. If I gotta sit here and just see how the car flow, it is what it is. If it's time to go, it's time to go. Like I said, it's dead or free. I'm already dead. So if I'm dead. Fuck it. If I'm free, I can enjoy you born, do whatever I want to do, however, just live a good life. But dead ain't shit I can do. Fuck it.
Oh, no.
So it is what it is. I'm going to stay positive for you. I'm going to stay
Stay
positive for you.
positive.
Because I already told God, if I ain't free, just fucking just don't let me wake up in the morning. I done already made that deal.
Yeah.
You know that straight up. So you know how I go. You done been through it. Not just in here. I'm talking about with your personal stuff. You know
All right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So let's get this straight. Because I think out of everything that is involved in this story, one of the most confusing things to me, or the most, I'm not going to say confusing, I'm going to say one of the most interesting dynamics in this whole thing is Nesto's relationship with God. And I say that because Nesto talks a lot about speaking to God and God speaking to him. Okay. So what he just said was he already talked to God. Now, God already told him in 2022 that he was getting out and that him and Shirley were going to be okay. That's what he told Shirley. He told Shirley, he said, I talked to God and God told me that we going to be all right. We going to be okay. He said that to Shirley on several occasions. Shirley divorced his ass September 2024. Okay. Now, on July 23rd of 2023, he's had another conversation with God. And in this conversation, he told God, all right, sounds like a threat to me, but he told God that if he is not freed, he wants to just be unalived. He don't want to wake up no more. He is done with this world. He's done with this earth. He don't want to live not no more. Why would a God who told you in 2022 that you were going to be all right, why would that same God make a deal with you that if you were guilty, you didn't want to wake up no more? Huh? Huh? I think it's interesting the way that he tosses God around, or the way that he has these performative conversations with God, but they all end up having a different type of result, or they all end up having a different type of tone every time he talks to God. But because I would think that if God told you that you were going to be all right, that would really be the end of it. Like, is it just me? Is it just me? Because see, this don't make no sense that him and God keep going back and forth. See, God is not really a back and forth type God. God is God. If God said it, that's just it. It's done. We move forward from what he just said, not keep going back and forth between whether or not you're gonna get out of jail. You said that God was gonna get you out, Nesto. That's what you told us. And now you got St. Peter's horn in your mouth and you saying something different. I'm just trying to understand. Y'all help me out. Y'all help me out. Because otherwise, yes, Shaby, I do have to believe. Seems to me that if that's what that would it sound like to me, y'all. It just sounds to me like Just saying. GC say native, he's talking to God, lowercase g, not God, capital G. Listen, GC, I'm gonna need him to switch that up because it's just getting confusing because he's not specifying which God he's referring to. Okay. Linda said, Ernesto God is not Monty Hall. He doesn't make deals. What you know about Monty Hall, Linda? TDC said, that's my song. What? TDC, you mean to tell me that?
Nesto be lying.
That's your song? Lady Janice said, well, Nesto said Peter gonna blow a horn, so I'm not sure what God he's talking about too. Certainly not the God of the Bible. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. The woman he chose said he's referring to Sonya's God. Okay, all right, I'll take that. I'll take that. Anything makes sense, more sense than what the fuck he talking about. Let's listen.
Because I heard it stress in your voice. If I'm going to be by myself, I'm going to be by myself. I was out when I heard that. I wasn't good now. So you're not by yourself. It's a strange fucking situation, but it's fine. So
It's fine.
It's fine. So yeah, so that's it. I'm not gonna stress the shit no more. Ain't shit I can do. I don't call nobody because I don't have nobody's telephone numbers. I don't call my son anymore because he ain't got no one in the book, and I'm not gonna stress you to do that because to me that's stupid. To me that's not a boss type shit. So if they want to find out, they gotta find how you did. They gotta find if they really want to know something about me. So to me, I'm dead to them too. Right now, I'm not trying to deal with none of that. I really don't want to hear nobody else shit. To be honest with you.
Well, they can't contribute, so it's best just to stay in their lane. They can't help.
Yeah, and I don't want to hear none what's going on in the world because that shit ain't helping me either. Not
Right.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. So, all I can do is sit in here and just wait now, just like all the rest of the bombs in this motherfucker. They sit in here and wait because they got public finishes don't give a fuck about them because they got too many people they trying to...
They overwork.
Huh?
Yeah, but, they overwork, but at the same time, they chose the job.
Yeah, they chose
because you're not forced to be a public defender.
Yeah, but they don't even come see the people.
They're supposed to go in there with the attitude they want to help people.
And
but some people just take it because it's the first job out of college they can get.
Right. Well, it is what it is. So I'm just super just sitting back. And it's strange that I am going that fast in 2 weeks. That is strange now because it used to be 90 days.
Hold on, Nesto, before you tell us that. I just want to say to Dion, hey, Dion, somebody wake Dion up. Anybody got the Dion number? Anybody got the number to I Know How clothing that we can call Dion? Hey, Dion, put the shirts down real quick, bruh. Yeah, the shirts with all the children on them, put them down real quick. Let me just tell you, Dion, your daddy said you're not a boss. On July 23rd of 2023, your daddy said you ain't a boss. Okay? He said he ain't talking to you no more and that you ain't a boss. So there's that. So maybe your next shirt could be I stay daddy free. I stay daddy. Yeah, I like that. Okay, so here's a concept, and you don't even have to pay me for it, Dion. What you can do is you can put a shirt with your daddy picture on it. I know you like putting children on your shirt with lollipops in their mouth, but take a break on that one, okay? Get you a shirt and put Nesto on it, okay? Put Nesto on the front of the shirt, all right? And then on the back of the shirt, say, I stay daddy free. Because the first 13 years of your life, you was daddy free, right? So now you can make a shirt memorializing it, saying, I stay daddy free. How about that? How about that? And then you can put I Know How across the back where it say I stay daddy free because your designs are very crowded. But whatever, man. Whatever. I'm just saying. Will y'all buy a daddy free shirt from Dion? Will y'all buy one? Yeah, will y'all about stay daddy free? That's right, TDC. He stay daddy free. Uh-huh. Yep. Good part of his life, he was daddy free. And honestly, these last few years, he's been daddy free more. You know what I mean? So you've only known your daddy about half of your life. I'm just saying, get you some shirts that say, I stay daddy free. Damn it, man. You missing out on an opportunity, Dion. All right, I'm done. You can go on back to whatever the hell you was doing, okay? All right? Just saying. I'm just saying. My Tony 72 says he can make a shirt that say my daddy is a sucker. He ain't gonna do that. He ain't gonna do that. See, right now he has a child. He likes putting children on shirts. So he has a child on the front of his shirt with a sucker, and on the back it says, I stay sucker free. Well, what I'm saying is that if he can stay in that same line, like he likes to do shit like this, right? Now he could put Nesto with a sucker in his mouth, and then on the back say, I stay daddy free, because he's been daddy free most of his life. Y'all follow me. There's marketing here, okay? There's marketing. Shit. I'm trying to help the young man out. All right? Dion, he was just talking about you. All right, I'm done.
For you get into the courtroom for a preliminary. It used to be 2 weeks, but now I don't know if they're starting to back up. 2 weeks now because they done caught up. But yeah. What you eat?
Pasta.
Oh, that's good. Okay. Well, how you doing? What you doing? How you feeling? Is everything going okay with yourself?
I don't know, like, my shit is I'm between jobs. I just got through sending the stuff for the last client, for the one who got murdered, the sister and the one who killed her, the one whose sister got murdered and her son. I'm just trying to finish that up. And they have court in the morning.
Oh, you doing
it? I'm trying to get everything filed. Well, I don't work there no more, but everything I've been working on that all day today. And then I took a break and went to go see you, and then I came back and,
That's good.
all this is free. I'm done. I turn my time in, so I don't get paid for this, but I'm cool with the girl. I don't mind helping people.
Oh.
But tomorrow, because I couldn't do anything with you today. So tomorrow I'll just focus on everything I need to do as far as your stuff is concerned.
Oh, okay.
And what's the name? Well, really all this week. If I don't get that job, then I'll have until I get a job to do it.
Oh, okay.
So I might go down the street and bartend at that spot. I might bartend 2 nights a week.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Because I kind of don't want a job that don't have thinking involved, because I don't want to think no more. I want to just do, like, very little stuff that doesn't involve my head. Because, you're old, so who wants to sit there and try to remember shit or think about shit? So
She wants to do a job, y'all. See, they say I say mean shit about Sonya. I'm just gonna repeat what she just said, okay? She wants to do a job that doesn't involve her head. She doesn't want to give her head anymore to do the work anymore, y'all. She's tired of using her head to make money. Okay? All right? Now, y'all say that or a lot of people say mean things about her. When Leo lady, that's not what she said. That is not what she said. Okay? She did not say she used her brain. She said she used her head, Leo lady. And I want you to think about what she just said. She said she is tired of using her head to make money. She don't want to give her head anymore to make money. That's what she said, Keisha Love. I'm not making this up. Okay? Salt and pepper tresses. I want you to think about what she said, okay? Southside Chi-Town, she ain't talking about thinking. Why are y'all missing with? I'm going to say it one more time. She tired of using her head to make money. That's what she said. She is tired of giving up head. Y'all ain't listening to her. She ain't said think. See, Shay B understands. Shay B understands what Sonya's trying to say. She's tired of using that mouth to make money. Damn it, that's what she said. Damn it, man. She's tired of it, y'all. She's ready to retire. Okay? Mary Willis said, well, get off the corner. That's why she got the crank in her neck. See, TDC, it all ties together. Okay? It all ties together, TDC. She is tired of having a crank in her neck because she's using her head to make money. That's all I'm saying. And all I'm saying is she needs to cut the shit out. Okay? She needs to cut the shit out. If she tired of giving head for money, then she needs to just stop and get a regular ass job. That's all I'm saying. Black but not bitter said, Alexa, please play Head by Prince. I actually like that song. Oh my God. Mr. Old School said it's kind of hard to ride a jet ski, huh? Yes, indeed, Mr. Old School. She tired. She don't want to give head no more to make money, damn it. She wants something that she just can just do and not have to worry about giving up her head. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy, y'all. Sonya, I don't know what you gonna do, child. I don't know what you qualify for real.
Bartending is just easy, you know?
Okay.
But if I get a law job, just being a receptionist, I'll do that. I'll greet people. I don't have to do anything. I'm cool. But I did like 3 petitions today, which is like motions. I did 3 or 4. I filed 3 or 4 petitions today. So, and I have to do that from scratch, you know? There's a lot of thinking.
Oh.
Got to sit there and word it, you know, all the points are met, and then file it. So, I was excited for my interview. When he was talking, I was like, all I got to do is answer the phone and pass the file. Wonderful. I'll do that. I don't want to, I got to work the file. He was like, nope.
Well, maybe you get it. Maybe you get it. Maybe he'll call you.
Well, the upside is, and he said that, which that's how I look when I look to hire people. I like a person that can do everything. So if I need you to fall in and do this, they know how. That's the best person to hire. You don't want to have a person that's very limited. Like my DJs, I like my DJs to be able to bar back and security. So if I need you to run in the back and get some liquor, he will.
Okay, first of all, let me just tell you, I know a lot of DJs. I don't know a single DJ that you're going to hire that's going to bar back and be security. Not a single one that I know. A DJ going to bring his equipment, he going to DJ, and that's going to be the end of it. I don't know a single motherfucking DJ that's going to be hired and be like, okay, I need you to be security. They're going to be like, well, you need to get a security person. DJs ain't doing that shit. I'm sorry. I don't know about nobody else, but trust me when I tell you I don't know a single solitary DJ that you're going to hire that's going to be a bar back and security. Get the fuck out of here. Ain't no way in the hell. Ain't no way in the hell. A lady 747 says, from millionaire deal maker to receptionist / bartender. Okay, right. That's crazy. Sweet Peasy says, stop the BS, Sonya. And see, here's the other. This is the reason why Sonya ain't never really had a job. Because if you hire somebody that do all that, you have to pay them based on their skill level, right? So you're going to hire somebody to be a DJ. What the fuck are you going to pay them to do the other shit? Or if you know how to do everything at the law firm and they hire you to be a receptionist, how much you going to pay that person? I'm just saying. Well, look at here. It is Carlise Burke. Hello, Carlise Burke. Carlise Burke is celebrating 6 months of membership. Got my native candle lit for this Sunday, Strawberry Sunday. Thank you, Carlise Burke. I'm glad that the candle got to you. I'm glad that you are enjoying it. Carlise Burke has been a member for 6 months, y'all. Time for the member milestone. Thank you, Carlise Burke, for coming through. Thank you for being a member and also for getting a candle from the Native Shop. Thank you. I do appreciate that. Shirley's divorce finally says, retire from what being on her knees slobbing poles all day. Shirley's divorce finally, she tired of giving head. That's what she said, okay? All right. Wait, hold on. Shay B said, do John's straddle face? That's why he's the one using her head. I'm asking for my cousin. Oh my God. I don't know. I don't know, Shay B. I don't even know how to get the answer to that. My goodness. Let's listen.
Or if I need him to break up a fight, he will. I don't need a DJ that just only does DJ. Because then that makes, So, we always want somebody that can wear more hats than one. They're more valuable.
So, listen to what she just said. Can you imagine being at a party, right? A party where a fight breaks out. First of all, that's the first thing. Because, see, I don't go to them kind of parties because I'm too damn old, okay? But you at a party where a fight breaks out and the DJ is just step in the name of love, and then all of a sudden, and just starts breaking up a fight. That's how Sonya work. That's how Sonya parties work, okay? She invites people that are capable of having a fight, and then she expects the DJ to break the fight up. What the fuck? Okay, I mean she on another level, y'all. She is definitely on another level.
Okay.
And the person that only knows how to do this one thing. And so I started to him when I was talking, and he was saying most of his clients are strip clubs. So he was like, what kind of club? And I was like, this is the man's club. And his eyes lit up. And I hate telling other jobs that are not club related that I worked in strip clubs. Because the first thing that they always think is, well, I was on the pole.
Oh.
So, yeah, so. I was thinking, my job was, I worked under the owners. He's like, really? He's like, most of our clients are strippers. I said, I know they are.
Damn.
I know they are. Yep. Because they never want to pay them. He looks so sad today.
I'm fucked up. I don't know.
I know. He's been wearing a brave face this whole time now. But it's really getting to you. And I know the longer this goes on and the more you sit in there, it's going to affect you more and more. I mean, and that's natural. You can only be, it gets tiring.
I just wanted to show y'all the brave face. She said he's been wearing a brave face this whole time. Here's the brave face. Okay. Y'all see it? Does it look brave? Does that look like a brave face? Does that look like a brave face? That's the brave face he's been wearing this whole time. Looks pretty brave, right? Pretty damn brave. Okay. Brave. This mad about music. That's a brave face he's been wearing this whole time.
Anxiety's going to kick in. It's like me being in a plane too long. It's going to have you just pacing and just in your head, just trying to get out of your head.
This is true. Yeah, you're right. This is what's been going on.
Not fucking year.
Yeah. This is
I understand.
Yeah.
I understand. You want to scream. I want to scream. I want to shout.
Yeah. Then, you listen, I did talk to one guy. He told me, he just walked up to me. He just came in, a white guy. Hey, man. No. First, the black guy sitting beside me, Jamaican guy. Man, don't tell the old man, don't listen to how he said, man, because he got one of those children cases. I said, what
you said that about who?
One of the old white guys in here. Just came in. But yeah, he's Iranian. Old Lorraine, about 79 years old.
Okay.
He was soliciting a child. I said, what the fuck you mean soliciting? Because I don't understand that language.
Right.
So, he don't listen.
That English language. You know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? Look. He said, I don't understand that language. You mean the English language, Nesto? Is that the language? Because that sounded like English to me. I'm just saying. Okay. All right. Let's listen to what the man that was speaking another language said, okay?
Man, he come in here for aggravated assault. No, he in here for soliciting for children. I just like, damn. Then the white guy walked up to me and just said, man, let me show you how God good is. I went to judge, I said, damn, same judge that guy. I'm just listen to him.
He said, the man said, let me show you how God good is. Okay. All right. Let's listen.
Mm-hmm.
Police supposed to showed up, man. They didn't even show up, and she dismissed it. Proper cause.
Yep. Was he a white guy?
Yeah.
Was he white or black?
He's white.
Who?
White.
Of course they don't show up. They don't want them to get the case. They show up for the black people.
Yeah, they showed up.
Yeah. When they make a point to send us to jail. White people, no.
Nope.
They just do that fake ass arrest for the numbers, and then they don't show up.
Yep.
Oh, we arrest this many white people and this many black people. Okay, so how many convictions? Let's talk about that. Because we know white people break the law all the time.
And drop the shit.
But you know what they do? They condition us to make them think they don't, because in the news, they only put black people in the news. They only talk about black criminals. They don't talk about the white ones. So if you just watch the news and in this world, and if you only focus on that and didn't know anything better, you would only think only black people commit crimes. Because no white person is ever in the news. Only black people are out there doing it.
Did you see the boy get the truck driver today? The truck driver driving, he pulled him over, and then he got the truck and had his hands up, and the police sicked the dogs on him.
Was he black?
Yeah, it was black. All over the front. That's where it was. Columbus, Ohio. Columbus, Ohio.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, on the expressway.
Did he sue him? Because probably had no reason to stick a dog on his ass, because he was complying, wasn't he?
Yeah, and the state patrol told him, don't stick the...
V. Lenore, they talking about Columbus. Unnecessarily.
Dogs on them. Do not stick the...
But they can't control them dogs half the freaking time anyway. They don't know how to get... I have seen so many police officers try to call a dog back and they don't listen. And they sitting there eating the person up.
Yeah. Yeah, this is on the news. It's been on there all day today, on world news.
And we didn't win the lottery this weekend. But we ain't hitting not one damn number.
You
Damn
ain't
it.
that at all?
Not nothing. Nothing.
Did somebody win?
Yeah, somebody won that $1 billion. Somebody in California. Lucky bitch.
What?
Lucky bitch. Oh my God.
Damn. They probably already had money.
You would have 45,000 lawyers sitting down there.
Yeah.
Every criminal lawyer in the state would have been there. If we all working together, yep. I need all y'all. All y'all.
And he would still be in jail. All 45 lawyers, he would still be in jail, Sonya. Just so you know.
Everybody. I need all your phone numbers. You don't remember none of them?
Oh, no. Listen. The Bucky is Nesto. Oh, Nesto's Beverly Hills.
Nesto's what?
Nesto's Nesto, apostrophe S, or it's going to be Nesto. It's going to be apostrophe S, or it's going to be without the apostrophe S, with the O.
I'm sorry, what kind of S, Nesto? Shit, now come on now. We didn't, oh Lord. Oh, we only got 9 minutes left. Nesto, what kind of S? Do y'all know what kind of S he said? Mary Willis, Jennifer, Chick-fil-A gal, Dimples Wimples. Y'all help me out. What kind of S? It's going to be, oh my God. Is he trying to say apostrophe, y'all? Listen, y'all. Listen. Just listen to this. Listen. Listen.
Lawyer in the state would have been there. If we all working together, yep. I need all y'all. All y'all. Everybody. I need all your phone numbers. You don't remember none of them?
Oh, no. Listen. The Bucky is Nesto. Oh, Nesto's Beverly Hills.
Nesto's what?
Nesto's Nesto, apostrophe S, or it's going to be...
A possibly S? Is that what he said? Is he saying apostrophe? Bible said apostrophe. He said, look, I'm confused. What the hell is apostrophe S? Shay B said apostrophe S. What the fuck? Okay, all right, okay, hold on. I know this grown man that we supposed to take serious as a businessman, right? He businessman, right? I know that nigga did not say apostrophe S. Listen,
Everybody, I gotta get. I need all your phone numbers. You don't remember none of them?
Oh no, listen. The Bucky is Nesto. Oh, Nesto's Beverly Hills.
oh my god.
Nesto what?
Nesto's Nesto apostrophe S, or it's gonna be Nesto. It's gonna be apostrophe S, or it's gonna be without the apostrophe S, with the O, or it's gonna be with the apostrophe S. Beverly Hills.
Apostrophe S, Bian. Apostrophe S. Lady Janice. Southside Chi-Town, he said apostrophe S. Apostrophe. Okay. Prima Wanda, I know it's coming. Somebody gonna change their name to apostrophe S. What is apostrophe S, y'all? What the fuck? Oh my god. He says one of them gonna be apostrophe S, apostrophe. Nesto, you letting English kick your ass, son. You are letting the English language kick your ass. Apostrophe S is what one I'm gonna have. But I'm supposed to want to let somebody in your barbershop cut my hair when you say shit like apostrophe S? Huh? Huh? Mary Willis. It's Mary Willis. I ain't do it. Mary Willis, he said apostrophe S. Okay. Okay. I'm done, okay? Hey, Miss Principal, how are you? Prima Wanda, this man said apostrophe S, okay? Okay, you got it? It's apostrophe S. One of them got apostrophe S in it. Lord have mercy.
That's gonna be your California number.
Yeah.
That's through Metro.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna text your son and see for him to give me all the numbers that he has, new and old, to have him send me, and if he could call her and have the wife send all, because I'm sure she probably got all the numbers saved. Women keep shit longer than men.
She might.
Yeah, so I'll just see if he can get all the numbers that she would have for you. Who else would have the old numbers?
My brother probably have. No, him. He might. That's it.
I think I only had the one phone number. I don't think I ever had. I know you had two phones.
I had that number in 19, all the way to 19.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I had it all the way to 19.
But all your accounts were through.
Huh?
All your accounts were through. What's your name? Metro PC.
Yeah. The same name. It's gonna be Buckhead, or it's gonna be Beverly Hills.
Okay.
Apostrophe S.
I'm gonna get on that tomorrow. Get that up.
Yeah, and that's what they're gonna tell you exactly where I was at, time, day, all that.
Mm-hmm.
But every damn number gonna pull up anyway that I had, so. Up on them two names.
Under those two names?
Yeah.
Those are under company names?
Yeah, company names. Yeah.
How long you been Nesto?
I don't want to talk about that long. You're trying to get
You're a kid like my son.
all the information at you. Trying to get all the white folk all information at you.
Oh, I didn't know. Because my son, we were talking about nicknames. And he was like, how come I don't have a nickname? I'm like, boy, shut up. It's hard for us to even call you by your real name because we always just call him Mozzie, right? And he hates to be called Mozzie around people that's not related. And I don't know why he hates that. Because I told him, I said, it's a rapper out here. He just got signed. His name is Mozzie. I said, it's Restaurant 17, same spelling. Mozzie, and then it's a guy who do YouTube stuff, him and his girl, and they're very popular, and his name is Mozzie.
Well,
So it's not much a corny name, but I guess because it was a childhood name. I don't know.
I understand that too.
He was just Rabbit. What was your childhood name? You had a childhood nickname?
I understand. Trust me.
Yeah, they call you Junior.
You got to understand. You're a mama. You're a mother. You know?
I know. I'm a mama dad.
Yeah, you're a mama, but he don't think like that. I got a nice looking mama. I got a fine mama. His mind is not set like that. He's just mama to him.
Mhm.
Yeah. See, like me, I done seen a guy with some badass mama. I mean, bad.
Mhm.
But I also seen some fat, out of shape. Mine wasn't that fat. She was fat, out of shape. She did.
Mhm.
But I just talk like this. But sometimes you be embarrassed of your family now. I don't care what.
Of course. Yeah. I mean, anything.
I'm going to show y'all something embarrassing, okay? First of all, as a young man, I have never thought I had a fine mama, okay? That thought is not a thought that I ever had, okay? My mama was my mama, and that was my mama. I mean, I'm just saying. But let me show you what's embarrassing to families, all right? And let me show y'all what else is embarrassing in the families, okay? This is embarrassing to families, okay? So when you combine this with this, I'm almost positive that Mozzie is okay with being called Mozzie because his weird ass mama ain't got no sides to her head right here. And I'm pretty sure that Dion and Laverte and all his other relatives aren't exactly proud of this version of Nesto. I'm almost positive, okay? So I'm pretty sure Mozzie, I could walk up to Mozzie right now and call him Mozzie. And I guarantee, Sonya, that what you're doing right here, talking to this ninja on the phone, paying $600 a month or more to talk to him, I'm pretty sure that's more embarrassing to Mozzie than being called Mozzie. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Whew. Juna Wallace says, I talk mad shit about my parents, but I am so grateful that they taught me it is better to do today the thing I could do tomorrow because it's always tomorrow Monday with this hen heifer. Clock the fuck in. I see you. I see you. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Dimples Wimple says her crazy ass knew he had a victim named Mozzie. Right. Yeah. You don't think nobody called Tomas Mozzie because that sounds dumb? It just does. It just does. It's weird as fuck. Just saying. I'm just saying. And to Mozzie, which one is more embarrassing, Dimples Wumples? Being called Mozzie or just being your mama, your weird ass mama? And her weird ass boyfriend. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Let me get these ugly motherfuckers off the screen. Hold on. Because Sonya likes to stick on the screen for some reason. Let me get her. Okay, let me try one more time. Got her. Okay, all right. She likes to stick for some reason. I don't know what the fuck that's about. Okay. Lady Janice said King Mozzie is one of his victims, right? Yeah, but she likes to call her son Mozzie all of a sudden. Bible Lady said more like called him Missy. Ooh. Ooh. Bible Lady, what you doing? What you doing? Lord have mercy. Let's listen to some more.
Anybody can have anything going on.
Yeah. I would say that I'm very, very proud of you. I'm proud of you because you are. It's like I've been knowing you for 25 years straight. So I want to tell you, I appreciate that. So to say like I've been knowing you 25 years. That's a long time.
That's what it feels like.
A long time to pretend to know somebody. You're right.
Appreciate it. Yeah, that keeps me going. Yeah. Now, what really makes me feel good is I can go and sit down and have a great, intelligent conversation with you and still look at you. It's different. You know how the shit go. You might be around somebody or be with somebody. You like for a certain thing, but when you got all this shit in one, it's hard to get that.
And I'm funny, right? I have a great sense of humor. I tell really good jokes, right?
Fuck no. Fuck no. Have y'all laughed at anything she's ever said? Hell no. Hell no, Sonya. I'm not going to let that ride. No. Hell no. Now, do we laugh at you? Yes, we do. Do we think the fact that you laugh like this is weird? Yes, we do. But does that make you funny? Fuck no. No, don't try to make us laugh now. Shit. No, hell no, Sonya. You ain't funny at all. Shit. No, you're not. And as a matter of fact, I'm a little offended. Okay. Bible they say, nope, we laugh at her. Don't we laugh at her? And the fact that she laughs like this, it's weird. Okay. Now stop trying to make us laugh, Sonya. Not working. Shit. Anyway, hey, Ms. Lady, how are you? Let's listen.
Oh my God, you paused.
No.
Why you say that? I thought I was funny.
No, you're funny when you ain't funny. You don't even know you're funny because certain things you say.
I'm insulted. I'm going to cry.
It's just
It was so weird, and I don't know if that's really. If I'm, because you know women. Do you ever be like around a lot of? I mean, in your history of women, do they cry too much? Do they cry a lot? Just like you be around females and they just cry over a little stupid shit. You just look at them and think that's a woman thing, or that's just like.
Tears? You talking about tears or just whining?
I'm talking about like fake tears, like crying or trying to cry.
I don't pay that shit no attention.
I see that on TV on these little, on the ratchet shows, and they're talking, and then the girl just break down and start crying. I'm like, what the fuck? You even like her? Why is she crying? Like,
because they be
baffling me. Like, what is up with these heifers and these crying?
That ain't real. That's what they call it, tapping into the emotions to act. That's what they.
1 and 2 and 3 and cry.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, there you go. You
so Candy cry all the fucking time. I'm just sitting there like, what the hell?
That's an act. She's an actor. She become an actor. That's all.
I mean, not just them, but other people just be like, and I just be seeing people just crying all the damn time. Like, that's weird. I mean, my sister and Tiny both, they cry a lot.
I don't know how Tiny cries. She's mean as a motherfucker. She looks.
She's emotional. That's the thing. She goes and she's emotional. So, yeah, she has a mean emotion, and then she goes into crying. And I was just looking at her like, what the fuck?
So, there's really no need to call a woman a female. The term female is denoted for things that we have to distinguish between the male and the female species. So if there is a turtle, we would be able to recognize a female turtle by female turtle traits, right? We already have a term for humans that are female. It's called woman. So there's no need to call a woman a female because we're not trying to denote or trying to make any assumptions on the male or the female of the species because we already know it, right? So there's no need for her to say the word female. It irks my nerves every time she says the word female because it goes to show how stupid she really is. Now, I think that it's kind of odd that somebody who is emotionless has something critical to say about emotions, right? Work in progress out. If I start crying, you about 0 seconds before I get violent, right? Sonya has no emotions, and she thinks her being emotionless is a flex for this guy, who obviously he has no emotions. He doesn't love anybody. He has no love, no true love, no deep emotion for anybody or anything. So she's trying to match his emotionlessness, right? And it comes across weird from a woman who has kids. If you are a woman that has kids, I would think that the nurturer in you would bring out a certain amount of emotions because nurturing and emotion run together. But she doesn't, and she's critical of people who do have that. So it's weird. It's really weird. Salt and Pepper Trusted says Sonya is emotional. She's jealous, envious, angry, and hateful. She doesn't count those as emotions. Her thought of emotions is when you cry. That's the thing, is when you cry. Eve 303 brings up a very good point. Eve 303 says, then why does she so-called buy a jet ski if her dumbass is scared of water? Right, exactly. Because guess what? If you get thrown off the jet ski, you're gonna be in the water for more than a few seconds. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Dion's break said you cried when you got them bullet holes stopped with the perpetration. Right. She said it didn't hurt. She said that getting shot doesn't hurt. Bible lady said Sonya did not have kids. She laid them like the hen she is. Oh man. Hey Mozzie, did you hatch, Mozzie? Because Bible lady said you hatched. Okay. I'm just saying. The woman he chose says Sonya thinks this makes him want her more. Yeah, it does. And he doesn't want anybody. At the end of the day, you know, at the end of the day, Mary Willis says, break it down. I am definitely a crying when I'm laughing or when I'm sad. Yeah, Mary Willis. Look, emotions just proves that you're alive, right? That you are a human being, that you do feel things, that things do affect you, right? And Sonya wants to be a gangster so bad till, she thinks that this is impressive and a flex what she's saying, and it's not. It is not. Shay B says Sonya has untreated or undiagnosed mental health issues. And Shay B, I pointed that out and I said that because her dad and her mom paid her no attention, because her sisters were always rejecting her and her sisters' friends, she never had anybody that actually looked out for her and cared for her. I think she does. I absolutely think she does. Think she absolutely does. Let's listen to the rest of this.
And that's why they be trying to say I'm dead because I'm just so this all the time, or I'll try to crack jokes. But other than that, I'm just vanilla, and I just be like, y'all be all over the place with the emotions. Like y'all be mad, and y'all be want to cry, and y'all be kiki, and I be sitting there like, what the hell?
Well, what is your emotions about? What is your emotion about, Ray?
I'm not an emotional person. When I used to have my periods, I've never had emotion. I never was crampy, evil. Like I never had mood swings. I swear I'd be like, I got a lot of dude in me, but I don't. It's weird. Like I already know I'm kind of like built like a dude in a sense, but I'm not, manly. But I don't like women. You know what I'm saying? But I got a lot, like my boyfriend, I got a lot of dude qualities. Like he said, I remind him of a man more than a woman in a lot of ways. So and I just feel like
you don't see no TV show that might make you sad and make a little tear come out at the end of the show. So you tell you ain't want no.
I can get all emotional in a movie. I could be like, oh, that's sad, like that. Yeah, I have compassion. That I do.
Okay.
I just don't, be like I'll get fired. If I get fired from a job, I just like, oh well, whatever. Let me go ahead and try something else. I don't be crying about it. Like some people will cry. I don't know what to do.
But you talk shit though. You talk shit now.
Here's something I want you all to take away from this whole thing. She's got a lot of dudes in her. Okay? She got a lot of dude in her. Okay? There's a lot of dude in her. Okay? She's had a lot of dude in her. She's always had a lot of dude in her. And dudes just be all up in her. Okay? I want y'all to take that away from this entire conversation. She got a lot of dude in her. Okay? Okay? But she's not manly. Even though she got a lot of dude in her. She's had a lot of dude in her, but she didn't let that affect her at all. She's had a lot of dude in her. Okay? A lot of dude. Lots of dudes. Lots of dude. In her. Okay? TDC, you might be right. A lot of doo-doo in her as well. Okay? But she did say she had a lot of dude in her, TDC. Okay? I'm just saying. Bible lady, that's what I'm saying. We saying the same thing. Okay? A lot of eggplants up in her. Okay? A lot of dudes that are in her. Had to take a sip of water. Had to take a sip of water because of, a lot of dudes out here in her. Whew, I don't know why she say the shit she say. I have no idea. Work in Progress says she make it sound like she transgender. Just say you have male tendencies. She don't know the word tendencies, okay? She got a lot of dude in her, okay? That's how that works. Lady Janice said, I would not want a man who constantly tells me he has a woman in him. Right. He is already built like a woman, but don't like men. No, sir, ma'am. I'm an exit stage left. Thank you. That's what I'm saying, Lady Janice. How does Nesto like this shit? Because I would not, I'd be the left that little, oh, hell no. Hell no. Tanya B here says, zesty little man. She got a lot of dude in her. It's a lot of dude in her. I don't know, Miss Unique. Miss Unique says, what does that mean exactly? I don't know. But she says she got a lot of dudes in her. Okay. All right. Here we go. Let's listen.
I got that in you now.
Yeah, you got that in you now. Yeah.
I got that in you.
Yeah.
Sure enough. I will go there. I feel like I got enough, I guess, but I'm just not the wussy side of a female, I guess. But I got the anger. I stick my chest out. I ain't have no problem doing that.
You have 1 minute remaining.
I love you. Make sure you call me when you call me next.
I imagine that at this point in her life, she has a hard time sticking her chest out. I'm just saying.
You're funny actor now.
I'll probably call you tomorrow and I love you.
Call me after work, and I'll just update you and see where we got it, with everything.
All right. Okay. All right. Later.
I love you.
Have a good night.
Thank you very much. Have a good night. Feel better.
Thank you for using Global Tellink.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Man, she got a lot of dude in her, and Nesto loves it. Okay? Nesto loves all the dude in her. Oh my God. There's just so much dude love happening between these two. My. Listen, y'all, that's all I got. Y'all have hung out with me for about 3.5 hours, and I do appreciate that. Want to give a shout out to Phone Calls from Prison. Lord have mercy. Phone Calls from Prison providing us with this content that we laugh at, that we analyze, and as Sonya says, we dissect so negatively. Yes, we do. And I couldn't do it without you. I also could not do it without the notorious Native Tribe Urban Media Mod Squad, Michi 3 and Dimples Wimples and Black But Not Bitter and everybody else. All the mods in them. I could not do it without you, ladies. Thank you for everything that you do behind the scenes, okay? If you hit the super chat, if you hit the Cash App, if you hit the like button, listen, if you subscribe, let me tell you something. I've been trying to get to 1,700 for the last 3 weeks, okay? I don't know why I don't understand what's happening with it, but if you look and just check and see if you still subscribe, because I don't understand why it's taking this long for this number to come up. But look, like, share, and subscribe the video. I mean, it might be somebody in your atmosphere that might like Native Tribe Urban Media. Share it out with them. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed and you're listening on the replay, or if you're just here all the time and you're like, wait, I haven't subscribed yet. Please hit the subscribe button. It does help me out tremendously. That is amazing. I will be back tomorrow and we will go over another call that I have not gone over with you guys yet. Okay. So look for me tomorrow for I'll do it on Monday. All right. I hope that you all have a great Sunday afternoon. Thank you for all that you do. All right. And if all hearts are settled, the only thing I can say is I don't know who needs to hear this, but you are enough. You are beautiful. Let me just say it one more time, okay? I want to make sure you understand that I'm not just saying this just because it's the end of the show, okay? All right? You are enough. You are beautiful. You are loved, and you are blessed. And there isn't anything that anybody can do about that, not even you, okay? Take that with you during the week. Take that with you during the rest of the day, because I mean it from the bottom of my heart, and I hope that it touches yours, okay? All right? But that's all I got for you guys. I will see you all tomorrow for I'll do it on Monday. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday, and I can't wait to see you again.